Kindness starts here. This your girl Quill, the one that keeps it real with that chill to give you a thrill. That is beauty filled with looks that can kill. Hey, welcome back to God's Kingdom of Tarot Show. Tarot Show. You better act like you know. Hey. Right. Let me start introducing my Holy Trinity and all of my people up here. We are family. I got all my sisters with me. Yeah. We are family. I got all my brothers with me. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So this is King Teddy, my daddy, my buddy. Or a cute spin on Teddy Bear. Teddy. And then we got Mommy Mary Cleo right there. She could be Mother Mary or a Nightmare. Which one do you want? And she just reminded me of how the way she talked, the way she sound is she sounds like she sings like every time she talks she sounds like she's singing like opera too. Okay, so someone's an opera singer. And this is Miss Loyal Coral. She is the child energy. She represents Jesus. You might as well call her Jesus because that's what she is in the Holy Trinity up here. She embodies the good tea energy, royalty, loyalty, integrity, morality. Okay, she loves to be called Your Highness and she loves to sing and dance. Loving you is easy because you're beautiful. Okay, and then we have Miss Indo, short for Indonesia, and that Toto. She's handling Fatima energy. She has her hands on you. And this is Miss Gigi. She doesn't like how she looks, but I love how she looks. She wants brown skin. She loves her brown skin. And these are Mother Gigi's angels, Miss Naya, Shy Fly, sorry, and Maat, okay? They also represent Powerpuff Girls energy. Blossom, commander and the leader, Bubbles. She is the joy and the laughter. Buttercup, she is the toughest fighter. Harper say the day. Fighting, crying to save the world. Here they come just in time. The Powerpuff Girls. Powerpuff. Do. They're bringing me to Mother and Father of Death right here. It looked like they kissing, but it looked like she kind of looking away or something like that. This is Mama Marata, and then we call him Mystery, okay? And this is their hand, okay? Adam's family hand. And this is a this is a lapis lazuli crystal, but we call her Pyra. And it represents past life energy, heart and throat chakra. Shout out to the up in here. I saw y'all. And if y'all in here hate watching me without liking the video, that's what you're doing. You being a hater. You're gonna be cursed with the bubble guts, okay? Many people are mad. They want me to take the bubble bubble curse away. So give me a like if you're gonna sit up in here for a good minute and eat off me. I know y'all probably don't know what I'm talking about right now, but if you get up in here and anything starts to resonate, just go ahead and push that like button. It's free. It's free. What do you have to lose? This is Sphinxy right here. She could be a man or a woman. She likes to be called a woman. This is a jade crystal. We call him Jay, okay? This is my man here. It's an epidote crystal, which clears out condensed energy, okay? When I said that, it went from 5 to 3. So I have actually 6 haters, okay, already. They was like, oh, I ain't gonna even try it today. Yeah, don't try it, okay? And then we have Miss Snow White here. I don't point out everybody, but if I pointed out somebody, it is relevant to the reading. Okay. I feel like because wasn't she the one with the apple, or is that Sleeping Beauty? The apple represents generosity and stuff like that. So somebody turned their back on someone, or could be saying that as well. This is my teenage self, Una. They fucked her up. Okay. Someone could have been bullied as a teenager. These 2 pumpkins right here, they were the last pumpkins signs, and they spell out Ra. Father God, Ra is near me, okay? And his name means I'm motherfucking Ra, bitch, okay? Ask him. Ask about him. Ask about him. Ask about him. And this is Queen Never TD. Most of you guys probably know her already, okay? She's familiar, okay? Everybody stole stuff from her, okay? So you gonna get it all back. You want it all back, okay? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start off with, because what they saying in the title is, people, instead of them seeking refuge and running from you because they fear you, they keep taking mad risk, okay? And on the top of the deck, we got Father God right here. See, I told you it's relevant, okay? It's like, yeah, so someone is gonna meet their match. That's what this is giving me. Someone's gonna meet their match because the original source, whoever they think the original source is they not. It's not. Yeah, and also, so like some of the things that people do is giving me, like they're just trying to blame, blame God, blame somebody else, say they were under what's it called, duress when they made certain decisions. Tamir Rice, he could be one of your angels as well, okay? He represents child energy, although he's not a kid anymore, but when he passed on from this earth, transitioned from this earth, he was a kid. He was 9 years old, if I recall correctly. Okay, so even the rice situation, it represents grain, it represents harvest and stuff like that. So yeah, see, you about to get it all back, no matter what they trying to do, okay? They keep trying to mess with you, they keep trying to mess with you, okay? Thank y'all so much for your time today, but please, can somebody bless me with my first like? It's about almost not what, like 9:20 or something like that a.m. where I am. Okay, let me know what time it is where you are. I almost didn't come on today, so please don't make me regret going against my intuition because I didn't feel like coming on here. Okay, so if you've been here for a good minute and you have not liked the video, okay, 3 people been in here for a good minute, all right, and I still don't have any likes. So do I have to really curse you? Okay, curse you with even more than bubble guts, okay? Because this type of bubble guts, you ain't gonna be able to find the toilet, okay? So I'm tired of people hate watching me, and y'all don't even realize how bad energy is. I feel it. Yeah, now it went from 4 to 1. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, okay? I don't give a fuck. When y'all come up in here with that hating ass energy, it fucking distorts the message, okay? Not that I can't handle it, but the fact is that we supposed to have clear energy, sacred energy, and y'all don't give a fuck, okay? Or do I have one like and I don't see it? Because I still see 0, all right? And then it says, just because you lost me as a friend doesn't mean you gained me as an enemy. I'm better than that. I still want to see you eat, just not at my table, okay? They ain't gonna eat at your table. They don't have a seat at your table, okay? So that's probably why they keep taking risks, because they want to sit at your table. They want to see what the fuck you going, where the fuck you going, what the fuck you doing, how the fuck you got there. They wondering, they want to know your tricks. But no, okay? Like my video. Like my video, okay? Like my video, all right? Thank you. And may God bless you just for that. And I sit here and bless y'all and stuff. Most people just be like, get them likes up, okay? I ain't fucking doing no reading until these likes go up, okay? But yeah, y'all be in here too much to not know, all right? Thank you. Anyway, raised by spirit, but I also added P right there and put in it. So praised by spirit, raised by spirit, because you're about to be risen. You're about to rise. Okay, you're about to rise. You're about to rise up. High as the day. You rise up. You rise unafraid. You rise up. And you'll do it 1,000 times again. And you rise up, rise like the day. You rise up, in spite of the ache. You rise up, and you'll do it 1,000 times again. For you. Okay. And Tupac could also be one of your angels as well. This is a quote by Tupac Shakur. Okay. What up? Okay. Is that my rich NYBLT? that my rich NORBLT is Rich Homie Quan, Nipsey, Young Dolph, Biggie, Left Eye, and Tupac. Okay, they are very protective of me, and they don't play. They the gangsters. They some gangsters. All right, they didn't really get a chance to exploit or express their gangstivity here. Gangstativity here. Thank you so much, Willis. Hi, hello. Thank you for the second like, and may God bless you just for that. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, somebody try to catch you off guard. Yeah, they taking mad risks. They're trying to catch you off guard, and then they realize that they were at your table. They were in your playing field. Or they didn't realize it. And instead of just going and, realizing, respecting your gangster, respecting your power and stuff, they continue to fuck with you. They continue to do what over and over and over and over. Okay. You are so graceful. Yeah. No more grace for them. We gave y'all too many grace, too much grace. Even the praise or raised by spirit is giving me, like they try to hold on to the fact that maybe you acknowledge spirit or someone acknowledged the spirit. Okay, I got a hater watching me. It's okay. They kept spirit in their heart. They praised spirit or something like that. But the raised by spirit is like, that's why people hate you so much, because you show that you have manners. Growing up, like I was adopted and stuff like that. And some people thought because of how disciplined I was raised by two parents. And then the people I was adopted by, they were abusive. Okay. Y'all watch me too. But, well, I'm not surprised because they do be watching me. All right. They be watching me and hate watching me as well. So they probably haven't seen these last few videos because they know they need to get the fuck away from me. All right. I don't give a fuck how long I live with y'all. Okay. But something about somebody raising y'all could be significant as well. Something that is repeated or discussed so long that you're sick of hearing about it. So God is sick of hearing about it, sick of seeing this as well. We had talked ad nauseum about cattle. So ad nauseum, they doing this shit over and over and over again. God is sick of it. Spirit is sick of it. Everybody is sick of it. Okay. So now the next move is going to be violence. Okay. Violence in the spiritual realm, of course. Okay. In the spiritual realm. Someone just brought up like how Trump is, making all his moves, but I try not to get too political on here, so I'm not going to go too much into it. But I think we need to ponder the fact that, a lot of the stuff don't start happening until somebody like Trump will get into office. Like when the last time a whole bunch of bad things happened was when Bush was in for 8 years straight. And he was also a Republican. And to me, I believe Trump is a Republican. He represents Republicans, but he's really a Democratic at heart. Okay. So keep in mind that if he's taking a lot of stuff away, he's going to give something back, whether it's just for his benefit or not, but he's going to give something back. And, also just keep in mind that, Trump is just a person that is not afraid to say what other people are thinking and do. Okay, say and do what other people are saying and doing. Okay, so they put him in front of the camera to be beat up and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if y'all know anything about politics, the president, they have a lot of power. They're the one in charge, but they also have to get approval from other people. So the other people are the real enemy here, okay? Even though he's doing a lot of the stuff, he's the reason why it's going through, but he only makes it okay to go through because they could just say, oh, it's all Trump. Trump is doing this, Trump is doing that, and stuff like that. Thank you for running it down on me with the hearts, okay? So I'm going to leave it right there for that. I believe he don't even know he a Democrat at heart, okay? The way he acts, he could be a Democrat. But, I feel like it was a safer position for him to even be a Republican or something like that. So something like that could even be happening in your life where the main person who's really in charge of making the moves or, approving the moves and stuff, they're not really the one that's doing stuff to you. The ones that are feeding them information, maybe lies about you. I just did a reading about that. They're trying to turn you against your loved ones with lies and stuff like that. It's the same thing with this situation, okay? And I'm not saying like I agree with everything he does and stuff like that or he's planning to do and stuff. I have my thoughts about that because I know God is my leader at the end of the day. God is my president, okay? And that's what he told us and she told us back in the day. You don't need a president. You don't need a king. You don't need somebody to run you. You need to just look to me. You need to be disciplined in me, raised by me, praising me. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it right there for that. But hold on one moment, y'all. Shout out to the two people up in here. I appreciate y'all time today. Y'all could be anywhere else. Y'all decide to spend some time with me. How y'all Saturday going? Are y'all interested in the Super Bowl? Okay. Anybody else want to bless me with a like? I want to feel love today. Can I feel love today? All right. You're not can't help. Yeah, so she said hubby is into Super Bowl, laugh out loud. I'm not. Can't help, sorry. Yeah. I like before I learned about football and stuff, like I just used to like to go to Super Bowl parties. I like the atmosphere, the festivities, and the environment and stuff during Super Bowl. Okay, the good, the bad, cussing at the TV and shit like that. I love it. I love all of that. But yeah, so something like that could be significant. Cause ain't it tomorrow, right? You like to hike and run, nice. You like to be in nature, okay? Yeah, you a Cappy, right? You say you a Cappy. That makes sense. Wants to nurture you. God is sick of people because God, the stuff people are doing to you in your life, is making it hard for God to get to you. Okay. So that's why God said, keep your eye on me. I want to nurture you as well. But somebody could be in your spirit, then claiming they want to nurture you. Okay. To get close to you, claiming they want to help you and stuff like that. That's your sport. That's funny. So watch like the Olympics and stuff then? You like that type of stuff? EY. Okay, we got EY, the moon energy. This is our Orisha energy. And Orisha energies are about killing. See, they so sick, they about to kill somebody, all right? They probably already did. My best friend, she knows everything. Okay. So someone's best friend's gonna learn something. Okay, they're gonna learn today. Or you're gonna learn something about your best friend. Thank you for the third like and may God bless you just for that. That must be an OG God and goddess. It must be strong influence on society. Okay, so you're a person, and I was just talking about wow, I was just talking about Trump a little bit of like behind. I mean, what is it called? The perspective I have about it. Not my opinion really, but like my perspective of how things are going, and like we have to be careful who we turn to as well. Even again when I'm saying against Trump, like they have to be careful. He has to be careful who he's targeting. Like if he is targeting people, like do they really deserve to be targeted? Because we have a lot of people around here in our society, in our America, that are doing stuff, wrecking havoc. We read it in these readings, they getting away with a lot of stuff while innocent people are, being attacked and targeted and stuff like that. Profile, like some of that stuff is necessary, but some of it isn't necessary. If they're causing trouble, okay, then they don't need to be in our atmosphere, whoever it is, okay, wherever they're from. All right. Awesome. I figured you did. I'm like, yeah, you probably love the Olympics or something like that. Now that's something I can't sit down and watch. Sometimes I have in the past, but yeah, I don't be keeping up with that. Russell Tyrone Jones. Someone's name could start with RTJ, okay, or RJTJ. Oh, dirty bastard. He could be Angel as well. Okay. Then the moon right now is in its half. stage and stuff like that. It's maxing, it's growing. Somebody is growing. Like their influence on society is growing. You know, people are watching you without even you knowing it. Okay, and I like how this is lining up because EY represents moon energy, and then Ram represents sun energy. That yin and yang energy, that balance is very important. Okay, for you to even exert your power if you do have a power. Okay, if you do have a power, I mean, many of us do, but we don't know how to tap into it. Okay, he's an he could be. He could be. I knew it was an OG god and goddess. Yeah, he could be an asshole. You know, but that's why they want him. That they want him to be the puppet, the talking person, the spokesperson for assholeness, okay? Because people know that them and him as being an asshole. You know, like so it will make sense to come from him. So everybody else throwing their rocks and hiding their hands, and he bold to be like, yeah, I did it, I said it, okay, they want this, or you know, I want this and stuff like that. And most of the time the plans are coming from other people, and he's the one that is in charge of executing those plans, okay? Executive decisions, okay? And then we have Goddess of Fruition, which is Goddess Eostara. Eostara, see, you a star, okay? You are a star, okay? So things see that fruit. And when I was looking at rice, I was thinking about grain and harvest and stuff like that. So, yeah, and then we have a T here, the R here. Yeah, see, I was just saying RJ, TJ, GT, TEEG or something like that. ET, okay? Your extraterrestrial, okay? Your ET family could be around as well, okay? And then we have slang for going. Yeah, they gon't. Okay, somebody about to be out of here. That's what I'm getting. It's like it's a star. It's a star be falling, but or they ain't gonna do nothing. Okay, it's between it's a mixture. It's like a slang between like going and ain't. You gon't. Okay, you gon't. That's what my ancestors said to me one day, and I wrote the card, and it said, sun at the horizon. See, good things are coming for you. But one thing I'm getting is like, you know, because pink clouds, you know, they represent, you know, when the sun is at the horizon. Most likely is when the sun is rising or falling, okay? And we just was talking about rising as well. I was singing Andre Day's song Rise Up. I don't know if I end up saying that, but we were rising as well. So but also some people are falling, okay? And that's going to be your good news. You're going to, because it's almost like, you know, people are chasing you. A whole bunch of people are chasing you, and then, you know, God snipes people out the crowd. So you look back now, not many people are chasing you, if any, are chasing you anymore. Okay, hockey. Someone could play hockey. We're talking a lot about sports today, but hockey, you know how they get rough and stuff like that. It's like we're tired. We're tired of, you know, like even giving you guys the benefit of the doubt, if that makes sense, and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all taking risk. What is this? Natural asexual reproduction. So someone could produce without without, you know, being impregnated. Yeah, fertilizing an egg or something like that. A method in which a new individual developed without fertilization. Yeah, natural parthenogenesis, okay? And genesis means like originality back from the beginning and stuff like that. So if you're going to be restored back to where you were in the first place. If it wasn't a good place, it's going to be the best place you've been to, but it's going to represent the first place as if you never lost before, if that makes sense, okay? So some of you guys, you know, like you don't have to have a mate to get pregnant, okay? They've been bringing that up lately because I have that power. That's actually a power that I have, or it's based on a power that I have in my power stack, okay? Canada. So someone's from Canada. But isn't something going on there right now? Oh, the people. What are those people called? I don't even know what they call themselves anymore. Are they still royal? I don't know. Meghan Markle and Harry. I don't know. Like, is he still a prince? Because I thought they like denounced themselves or something like that. Something like that could be important as well. Some people could be giving up because they're realizing they're taking major risks. They keep taking major losses, okay, when they keep fucking with you. Knowing they scared of you. They like poking the bear. Yeah, they poking the bear, and then they surprise the bear start rising up on their ass. But they keep poking the bear in hibernation. hibernation. Yeah, they keep poking the bear in hibernation. So the bear is kind of really sleep, like in a deep sleep. So if you woke them up from a deep sleep that's necessary for them, they waited all this time to get that sleep, and you keep fucking with them. You don't think they gonna go berserk on you? Okay. Moors. Okay, someone's last name could be Moore, a derivative of this, even if it has an E or as well. But your Moore ancestors, your Moore family are here, and they're explorers. Explorers. Okay, so someone could be looking more into Canada or something like that. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day. This is a quote by Jim Rohn. Okay, and then I put the arrows there to switches. So someone's name could also be Rem and John as well, or derivatives of that. Your name is very significant. Someone's name is very significant. Their title. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, anything else, guy, you want to say? Tina Turner, she's another one of your angels. Hey, someone could be a Sagittarius. Where did ODB go? And I believe he's a Sagittarius. Yeah, he's a Sagittarius. No, he's a Scorpio, right? Yeah, Scorpio. He was born on November 15th. Someone also could have been born on 6/11 as well. Pixie, okay, ninth child of the dragon. Ooh, y'all children of the dragon. And I've been getting a lot lately that the energy of the dragon is rising in a lot of us. Especially if you have a dragon, you come from dragons, you could be a part of the draconian starseed family as well. We spoke a lot about that yesterday, huh, Jen? But yeah, the draconian, they're very highly resonated with dragons, okay? The beast, bats as well could be significant communication. Yeah, your dragon is trying to communicate in you as well. The solar plexus chakra could be important as well. You're a wood dragon. Nice. I get so lonely. Okay. This is a quote from Janet Jackson song featuring Blackstreet Boys. Okay, I was gonna say Backstreet Boys. And then for Tina Turner to come out, because she went through her stuff, but when she passed on, she was married to a man she actually loved. Okay, and now she passed on, and she's probably working closely with Ike. Ike Turner. But I feel like that's relevant for some people. Some people are going to be able to get along with people they had deep past with and stuff like that. Some of you may not even want to, you're so sick of them ad nauseum. You're so sick of them, and you don't want to be dealing with them as well. Okay, so but a child could feel like they're lonely, they're getting lonely, they want another sibling. Some of these children are about to get other siblings as well, especially if that's what you wanted for your child. That's coming for you. Okay, and we got Goddess Sinjin. Okay, she represents loyalty to me. She actually represents a protectress of her man as well. Like a divine feminine is going to be very protective of her man. Okay, yeah, loyalty was the first thing I wrote. Loyalty, support, devotion, hero, snake association. And all snakes are not bad. I believe she took like the poison out of a snake when her man was tied up by captors and stuff like that. So something like that could be significant, especially with children. And I keep picking that up in my reading, that they are planning to kidnap a child. Okay, that's sad. All right. And then we got Easy E. His name is Eric Lynn Wright. Okay, someone's name could be any of those names individually, first, middle, last name, or a nickname, or Easy, or something like that as well. But even this, so like Easy E, like it's controversy around his death. How they said he passed on, I don't believe he passed on that way, and I believe other people feel that way as well. He was part of the group Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for the fourth like, and may God bless you just for that. Then we got songs Just Because and Sweet Love by Anita Baker. Someone's name could be Anita, be wanting to call themselves Anita or Nita. Okay, Nini, Tata, TT. Okay, Anna, Nana, Baby or Baba. Or Boo Boo. My friend channels Easy E Spirit. Really? Wow. Yeah, he comes in my energy a lot. Okay. Yeah, and it's funny because like growing up, I didn't, I listened to rap music, but I didn't really know who was playing the rap music unless like We probably met them or something like that, or or went to an event that was a sponsored by them. So I didn't really know of rap people, but I knew of their music. And then so when I listened to some of their music, I'm like, oh, that's the song by them. Okay, that song by them. I love that song. So something like that could be significant as well. Fuck up some commas, okay? Fuck up some commas, okay? So commas, you about to get some commas, okay? That's Future song. Replacement for period as well. So yeah, then it's like that means something hasn't ended yet. Okay, it's not over. Okay, until God said it's over. Your sweet love is not over till God said it's over. Okay, and God is saying like they're gonna start blessing you just because you're gonna get to the point that you're tired of being blessed. He loves art like spray paint. Oh, nice. And you kind of see how I wrote that. Wow. he did. We did an Easy E spray body paint tribute. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm learning something new today. Teach me something. Could mean period, point blank. Okay, so point blank period or period, point blank. See, something has to stop now. Okay, and it hasn't been easy for them to stop. It hasn't been easy for them to halt. They put a comma next to it. It's like, okay, well, we learned this. You hit them back some type of way. Your spirit team hit them back some type of way. And they keep going. They keep doing some bullshit. Okay. Then we got obstacle remover. We got Ganesh, Lord or Lady Ganesh. He's also like the Sphinx energy, where he could be a man or a woman, but he likes to be called a woman. I mean, a he. Okay. A man. Wow. For real? All right. So sometimes when I see this, well, all the time when I see this, spirit is saying like, oh, for real? Like saw what someone did to you and they was like, all right. And then they walked away and went to plan something as well. And it says Miss Madam CJ Walker. Okay. So something about hair. Somebody could have also did hair magic since this is in reverse, but someone's name could be a CJ. CJ, having the initial CJ or WCW, JW, WJ, or something like that. WC. Miss Madam CJ Walker, and she didn't do a lot of stuff. She did a lot of stuff. I think she was one of the first black millionaires, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. She was like one of the first or something. But hey, Miss Madam CJ Walker, and then we got Sylvia Nicholson Mickens. This is also giving me Mickey Mouse, or somebody's about to be happy. It's gonna be easy to make you happy, or happiness is going to come easier to you. Maybe some of y'all been in the water, okay, been down in the dumps, and y'all sick of swimming. Y'all sick of swimming in this type of water. Y'all want to go to the deep end, or y'all been in the deep end. Y'all want to get more in the shallow end, because life still comes with problems, but some of our problems are unnecessary, okay, that we go through. The papal tree, okay, and that's a tree representing Buddha as well. So Buddha could be one of your ascended masters right now, close to you. It's also called the Bo tree. Okay, he meditated there. I want to say 3 days, right? Yeah, I can't. I don't know if I wrote it, but yeah, he sat under there for 3 days, and then Odin sat under the tree for 9 days or something like that, or it's vice versa. And I tried to draw Buddha right here, but these things are giving me victory, and then we had Eostara. She could represent the end of a cycle, wishes coming true, victory, and all that type of stuff, freedom. Then we got Samson. Okay, Samson front was here. Okay, y'all knew that story. The power wasn't in his hair. Okay, the power was within him. All right, but they started to attack him because that's what they thought it was. Okay, and then I even believe at one point Samson was just telling Delilah what she wanted to hear. Okay, because after a while he noticed like kept coming back asking him specific questions, or they could be trying to warn about that. People are doing that. Thank you for the fifth like, and may God bless you just for that. Hi, Simp. Okay. Hi. But yeah, so like he knew like she was up to something. Okay. You never heard of Samson and Delilah, the one that cut off well, she set him up to get his hair cut off. He had really long hair, luscious hair, and stuff like that. And he thought the power was in his hair, or he just told Delilah that the power was in his hair. And Delilah was sent to his camp to try to seduce him, because they were wondering how powerful Samson was and how did he get his power. And So they sent Delilah in there to seduce him and get close to him, and perhaps have her have him confide in her. And then she went back and told his enemies and stuff like that what his power was, because I feel like she told, if I'm remembering correctly, he told him, like, yeah, he told her something different every time he came. I mean, she came back and was trying to get more information, and then they'll try something and then it'll fail. And then finally, when they cut off all his head, like, he even thought, the power was in his hair, and then he realized it wasn't even in his hair, because without hair, he knocked down all those pillars. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I know about it. But you go check out the Bible story yourself. Like, not all the Bible is true, but ask God for your discernment. Okay, downloads. So yeah, you could be getting downloads about this, or it's something like this happened to somebody in your life. Okay, somebody who did you wrong. Like, they got their hair cut off. Like, somebody really Delilah them. And because they thought the power was in their hair, but also, like, they knew, you probably, or somebody probably didn't covet anything else but their hair, like, so they try to attack it. And earlier, didn't I say hair? Oh yeah, hair magic, when Madam C.J. Walker came out. And then earlier, when I first started the reading, before I even pulled out cards, I was mentioning something similar to what I just said about Samson as well. It's like they kept trying it. They, despite the fact that, they they weren't successful. They kept trying it. I think that's what I was talking about earlier. And then we got God is More again. Okay. She's crow energy. See, black magic is all up in the air. Okay. If you're waking up hot, what could, said it can mean a lot of things, good and bad. First of all, overall, when you're feeling that, you wake up out of sleep, you're hot, or because you're hot and stuff like that, God is just trying to warn you that someone's doing something to try to infiltrate your energy. Okay, invade your energy. Anything else? Only way is through. Okay, so some of you guys aren't even mad of what y'all went through. It's like y'all already went. The reason why y'all where y'all are today and how y'all are today is because y'all went through a certain thing, and then so now the only way is through. You're like, you can't run anywhere. You don't have to run anywhere. You don't have to be scared of motherfuckers who's already scared of you as well, already insecure of you as well. So something like that could be significant for you. Someone's name could be Aria, Rhea, okay, Diane, okay, Daria, or something like that. That show Daria could be significant, or you watch that show growing up, or you felt like that during your teenager years. And I pointed out Una earlier, that represents my teenage self, and how they damaged her represents a teenage person being bullied. Okay, and I was bullied a lot as a teenager, but all parts of my life I was bullied, basically. Okay, even as a grown woman. All right. The father of Reiki. So someone's father is here. We got Mikhail Usu. Okay, a lot of your Asian ancestors or family is here. Okay, he's the father of Reiki, and he taught over, I want to say, 2,000 students or something like that. Inky, he's also a brother, a brother's energy. So a brother could be here, or they're paying attention to a brother. His name may start with E, N, or K, or I, first, middle, last name, or nickname, or something like that. Vanity. Okay, so some people were probably even attacking you because they thought you were vain, but they were the vain ones. They were focusing on beauty. And then we were just talking about Samson. They were focusing on beauty. Okay, and then they're thinking like, okay, because you get beautiful in that way, your power for the wrong. But no, you're not. Okay. Emmett Till, a lot of E's, okay, today. Okay, and my real name is Equilla, but I like to be called Quill, okay. Sometimes I like to be called Basham because that's my family name as well, but I like to be called Quill. But Emmett Till, he was a really handsome young man, when yeah and no, because they haven't come to the room yet, so you gotta clean up your toys, okay, and then we'll play it after, okay. Okay, thank you. Shout out to the two people up in here. Y'all been here for a good minute. I appreciate y'all time today. Okay. Uh, yeah. I don't even want to make no remark on that. But Emmett Till, he was really a handsome young man. And then, during the time he was living, it was illegal for you to talk to a woman, whistle at a woman, and stuff like that. Lust after a white woman, sorry, or something like that. And they lied on him. He wasn't doing nothing like that. And then they ended up beating him to death. So that's about Emmett Till. Okay, so see, too young. And if y'all don't know about Tamir Rice, he was the one playing with a toy gun in the park, and then the police came up without even saying anything to him and shot him. Okay, shot him dead too, fatally shot him. Um, Thank you for the 6 if you're still here, and may God bless you just for that. I appreciate that. Okay, and then we got headaches from spirit, so you're probably going to be sensing a lot of downloads, because we had downloads as well. Some people are even trying to infiltrate your energy and act like their spirit. They're really trying to act like their spirit. A lot of the times when people are doing stuff or doing spiritual work, they think they're talking to their ancestors or good people, and they're not. Okay, and then people like me get attacked because people have been abusing their power in that way, and then not even making sure, those people they're worshiping or, listening to or taking advice to, from, are really good spirits, I guess, or real spirits of the light. Okay. Chew them up and spit them out. Okay, so even some of these people's demons walked away on their ass. Okay, that's what I'm getting as well. But so some of you guys are going to be getting headaches from spirits out of nowhere. So some of this, and that could probably indicate some of this stuff is starting to come true. They're reminding you of something in this reading, especially if it resonated for you at that moment in time. But all this stuff, because it's such a general reading, is past, present, and future energy. Just take it as it resonates, put it in your back pocket for later or something like that. Okay. And then we have correct me if I'm wrong in reverse. So this is giving me someone is not open to criticism. Someone doesn't want to be told they're wrong. Okay. So that's probably why they keep doing that too. They keep taking stupid ass risks. Okay. Don't be afraid. Sorry. I thought this really said don't be afraid, but it says don't befriend angry people or associate with hot tempered people, or you will be like them and endanger your pure soul. And I was just talking about wow. I was just talking about them also thinking they're talking to good spirits and they're not. And just so you know, I know it's coming up on that time. I'm in a homeless shelter. The internet goes out, but I always plan to come back, especially in the middle of a reading. I didn't even get to our traditional part of the messages. So I always plan to come back. And if I can come back, if I can't come back, I at least try to come back to close out the reading and let you know. Okay. But this includes partners, spouses. I thought I saw pastors as well. So, some of these pastors, they act holier than thou in front of their congregation, but behind closed door, they're very hot tempered. Okay. Their wives don't even like to be by them. Okay. Pay attention to that. I believe in churches, the wife normally sits in the front row or right by the pastor or something like that. Pay attention to if a certain pastor came to your mind, pay attention to how far away their wife sits from them for some of you guys. Okay. But it says partners, spouses, family, friends, colleagues, co-workers. Okay. So some of you guys are in groups at work, you shouldn't be in. Okay. Because they practice something. I feel like they're practicing something behind closed doors you don't even know about. And it's including some work against you. Okay. They may not be practicing spells outright, but they're doing something behind closed doors that ultimately will impact you. I'm also even getting is because you were known to be around this person, and once they did something, you also got looped into it, or you will get looped into it, and lose your job. Okay. Especially if something like that happened, or you think you're going to lose your job or something, you're probably right. Okay. But yeah, so that's what that's saying. This is a proverb. Okay. From Proverbs 22, verse 24 through 25. Okay. See, a lot of biblical references are coming out today. Okay. And then we got not influenced by money or status. You should be, though. You're a good king or queen. And that's in reverse, though. See, some people shouldn't be influenced by money or status. And some of these hot tempered people, that's all they care about is money or status. I was just talking about a pastor, and I didn't even write pastor on here. And I thought partners said pastor as well. It's all they want to be called is a pastor and looked at upright, but they're not upright. Okay. You don't need to work for enemy. You've been hired by God in reverse. So some of these people thought they've been hired by God. They been fired by God. Okay, how about that? All right. But it's like you don't need to work for the enemy. God is reminding you. It's like you don't need to work. Okay, so you've been contemplating a job, and I was just talking about work and stuff like that. So if you do end up losing your job because of somebody else, it was for a reason. It was like a riddance, and this is the only way they can get you out of that job or convince you that you don't need to be working there around these people, being around these people. Don't try to keep in touch with them after the fact and everything like that. Something similar like that happened to me in the past. Like this person, like out of nowhere, like we were in training, and out of nowhere this girl got fired, and then they called me, and told me they won't be needing me at training and stuff no more. And then so it's just like, but they always had problems with her, and she would always want to be around me. Like I would be at work first. She would show up late and stuff like that. She'll come and sit by me, during lunchtime. She wanted me to be around her, or she'll come by me and sit by me and shit like that. So like when they fired her and then fired me, like I kind of knew it was because of her. And then she ran her mouth too much. Like we went out before, and then somebody pushed me, and then I ended up pushing them back. And then she gonna go to the thing and say like, yeah, I like to fight and stuff like that. No, it wasn't that. Like I pushed her back because she pushed me, and then the girl who pushed me wasn't even remorseful. So I'm glad I just pushed her back, like, but we didn't get in trouble by the police, or we didn't make a big scene of it. We did it, and then we, kept on about our night, and it was around the New Year's Day and stuff like that. She could have been drunk and stuff like that. I hardly even remembered it, but I'm like, that was outside of work, like that was outside of work. And, like I wasn't repping nobody. I wasn't repping no company. It wasn't a company event. So that shouldn't have been the reason why I got fired. It was because of her. And that's what Spirit told me eventually. But, something like that could be significant because they made me share my story. But I don't really normally like to share my story or project my energy. But I do believe in God using me as a testimony. Okay. They don't know who they're messing with yet. So at the end of the day, they don't know who they messed with. Yeah, wow. I'm just crazy. But even this is also even giving me the enemy. Someone disguising themselves as, good for you, or, even interested in you, scouts and recruiters and stuff, like they're coming to you in nice ways, or like trying to convince you, love bomb you and stuff like that, but deep down inside they feel some type of way about you. That some of them could even feel threatened that if they recruit you, that you end up taking their job. Like and I hate when people do stuff like that, because like you're gonna mess up your blessings, because you never know why this person wanted the job in the first place. This person livelihood depends on this, and just because you're jealousy, you want to fuck with this person's livelihood and stuff like that. So we got black codes, all right, enforced in a way to re-enslave Black Americans by many of the former Confederate states. Okay, some of the former Confederate states. I want to say one of them was Alabama, right? But a lot of them on the East Coast, or along the line. I think they're Confederate states, if I'm not mistaken. But black codes could be significant. We're talking, and God just said you don't have to work for the enemy, or somebody doesn't have to work for the enemy, and they are working for the enemy. And it's like, because their plan is to re-enslave you. And I'm just talking about a fucking recruiter, like acting like, like you're the best thing since sliced bread, which you could be, but they're like blowing smoke up your ass and shit like that. All right. Anything else? Website. Someone probably even, like just visited your website or something like that. They found you on a website or some type of website. Okay. And bringing that out. Subrogation, that's the right of an insurer to pursue legal action against a third party on the behalf of insured. This is also even giving me a weird feeling that, somebody is trying to convince you to work for them, or somebody tried to convince you in the past to work for them in the past, and they know you have history with this company in a bad way. So, maybe as a child, you went into this company or store or something like that, this establishment, and as a child you stole something on accident, or or on purpose or something, but as a child you couldn't get in trouble, so they will make you feel like you're welcome, hire you and everything like that, and then fire you for no reason out of nowhere because they have this grudge they're holding on to you. But subrogation, there's a lot with car accidents as well. Like a lot of people probably have been doing hit and runs against you, and it's all catching up to you. Okay, and they probably try to target your car in particular, set you up for an accident and stuff like that. Telling someone where you will be a certain time, and that person will hit you, and it will look like it was your fault, and then or you would take the blame and fault and stuff like that, give your insurance information, and in reality they set it up to look like that, but it was them. All right, or something like that. Okay. Oh wow, the president. Okay, so the president came out, and I was talking a lot about Trump earlier. See, and then so segregation. So it's like, how even Donald Trump, last time he was in office, he was under, what is it called? Like judgment. He was under judgment in the criminal system. I forget what it was, like arraignment. He kept going through, court cases and stuff like that. But this was all after he became president. Stuff. Wow, I didn't even think about that when I was talking. I'm telling you. But yeah, like something like that is happening. It's like, like they want to get you where it would hurt, but you would have to lose something really valuable to you, the place, office, a seat in the office, that's very valuable as well. Departed loved ones. So one of your departed loved ones, he or she heavily could have been a president or something as well. Something like that happened to them, like it wasn't really that, or they could be coming through and saying somebody said they died from a car accident, and they were the president of something maybe they weren't even aware of, and now they're aware of it now that they passed on, and they're letting you know about it because maybe you're going to be able to have some interest in that, relationship, or that setup, lack of better words. Okay. And then we have, you're the one we needed them to play with. Okay, so yeah, see, like, yeah, nobody dying no more, God could be saying, because you're the one with. Okay, see, we was trying them. Okay, they were trying to set you up, but we was trying them too. We was testing them. Burning ritual. Wow. Now, I was talking about this in yesterday's reading where it says, like, are you waking up, feeling hot and stuff like that? And a lot of this kept coming out. A lot of wand cards kept coming out. And I was getting ritual. What was that? Sacred circles. The card says sacred circles for the Pentacles energy. And then I was getting sacred circles as like this burning ritual as well. Okay. And then we got materialistic. Okay, someone also could have been burning something that really matters to you. I also have reading for that not too long ago as well, where they're starting to target the little things that you value. Okay, and they're doing it all for a strategic reason. Okay, to try to deter you, to deflect and all that type of stuff. Have you look over here while they're over here doing some stupid shit. Left you to do it all. Okay, so yeah, so they some people, they're acting like, like whatever you do is so valuable and stuff like that, and then so that you could be the only one to do it. And I was even talking about how Donald Trump is, he's one of those representatives in the office right now who would just say and do anything everybody else is wanting to say and do, but they don't, so he's that bold one. Okay, and then so it's easy to blame it all on him, and he would gladly take that blame as well. So keep that in mind, like as you are even looking at who's responsible for what. Okay, and especially if you felt like, okay, well, the better choice was this way, like now I regret voting for Trump. If you did vote for Trump, I'm not establishing that type of thing, but as divine masculines and divine feminines, your vote did matter. Okay, it did matter. Okay, so realize that, and then pay attention to how your energy starts to sink in and change to, well, maybe I should have voted for Kamala, maybe I should have voted for Trump. If like whoever you voted for, like pay attention to that, because your vote really matters. Okay, divine energy really matters. It really matters what you say, whether you voted or not. Like it really mattered. And I did a reading and pass around election time as well. Okay. Sugar Ray Robinson. Someone's name could be Sugar Ray or Robinson separately, first, middle, last name, or nickname. And he was a good boxer, but his real name is Walker Smith. Walker is out here twice. Somebody's Walker, and it's also even giving me like someone wants to walk you. Like hold your hand. And earlier we had a card that said wants to nourish you, nurture you, or something like that. Yeah, this one. wants to nurture you. Yeah, so it's like someone could want to walk you doing something, but or dog walk you because he was a boxer, okay, known as the greatest boxer of all time, pound for pound. Okay, this is also giving me like head for head if someone's trying to get revenge and shit like that. Or if anybody gonna get revenge, it's gonna be spirit. Other than that, all right, we ain't scared of your fucking revenge. How about that? I don't need my family or friends deciding my path. I know what God told me or tells me to do. Know that. And some people could be wanting to test you, play you, and scam you and shit because you worry about this. You know what God told you or is telling you to do. Okay. Grouse. Sometimes I see this. I think about grouch as well, but these are like pigeons. I equate them to like pigeon energy, but it's bird energy. Bird energy represents messages as well. So you're gonna be getting messages about somebody, maybe about somebody wanting to fight you or something like that. His name means a 10. Okay, shouting you a 10. Yeah, a 10. Shouting you a 10. This is the sun's energy. And then I started off with Father God Ross Clark. A lot of the time when I pull out this deck, he wants to be on top. Even when I shuffle it, he end up being on top. He loves this deck. But a 10, like even like see you're the best at whatever it is there, and then they want to burn up your shit. They want to set you up for fires and shit, maybe even cut off your lights, blackout, and then set somebody up to come take your shit and stuff like that. And then all the time it was them, they really wanted to do it, but somebody doing it removed from the situation makes you feel like it was just a coincidence. Okay, see, watch out for that because a lot of setup energy is here. All right, Ronnie Turner, which is Tina Turner's son, okay, died 4 years after his brother Craig. Okay, so Craig is here as well, so they could be your angels. Okay, a lot of children energy or youth energy is significant as well. um Someone could have a baby who's 4 years old, 6 months old, or something like that, or between those ages as well. And someone could also be saying you have colon cancer, or someone has colon cancer close to you, and they really don't. Okay. And also something with your heart, colon, um, something with your heart. I see carcinoma, but it made me think of heart, even though I know that's not dealing with your heart. And then someone could be from Los Angeles, California, Encino, California, or just California in general, LA in general, anywhere in LA. Okay. Anything else? Lyndon B. Johnson, someone's name could be these things, or starts with those initials as well. Okay, and this yesterday is not ours to recover, but tomorrow is ours to win or lose. This is also giving me like someone's dwelling over spilled milk. So maybe you did something to someone a long time ago, and they're trying to charge you with subrogation. You thought you got away from it, or you thought like no one was thinking about it anymore, and then like you probably get random calls out of nowhere about somebody saying they sued you or placed you in collections and shit like that due to an accident you didn't pay off, or settled in court or something like that. Somebody settled in court behind your back without you being there or something like that, or you weren't even aware of the court date as well. Also it's like God and spirit could be saying, this person that I hold dear to my heart, because I-10 came out. It's like I hold dear to my heart. It's like you may have won, your enemies may have won the battle, but you're going to win the war. Okay. So yesterday is like whatever happened before. Okay. You got it. Okay. That was your victory. Okay. But now wait for ours. Okay. And then when you can talk about your story without crying, that's when you know you truly healed. Okay. So some of you guys are going to be able to experience that. Okay. And I was just earlier, I was talking about, how you would love to be out the waters and stuff like that. And I was hinting at that song, on Little Mermaid, Part of Your World. And that's what I equate what she's talking about. Even though I know she just really wants to be not living in the waters as a mermaid anymore. Like I took it a step further, like because some of that is what we battle with, like we want to be somewhere else because where we've been is just is becoming old. It's becoming old. It's becoming sad. Is receiving a negative connotation, all that type of stuff. I'm still yours in reverse. Like you're not gonna be there anymore. okay? Or I'm still yours. Someone is forcing that onto you and you don't want to be with them anymore, or you don't feel they're yours either, okay? So I'm gonna leave it there. Oh, Bobby Christina. Hi, cousin Bobby Christina. See a lot of youth energy coming out, okay? Taurus energy could be significant as well, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, and then even how they said she died, there's controversies on that, so a lot of people's deaths could be coming up as well, okay? Any way you want it's song, okay? Kissing and touching another. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. You were kissing and touching another. Or somebody else is doing that. And the spirit is bringing that to your attention. The Glee cast could be important as well because they're over there. And that's where I got it from when they were performing this song on that show, The Glee. I mean, not The Glee, Glee. But the Glee cast, which their name is Mark. One's name is Mark, one name is Naya, and one name is Corey. Okay, so those initials could be important as well. Okay, M, C, and N. Okay, swans represent the bird of love. Okay, see, love is coming. So somebody you probably this room, I guess. Not mine, okay? But yeah, I left off on Swan. I was saying someone's name could be Swan, Quan. I mentioned my Rich NYBLT, which includes Rich Homie Quan, so that could be it as well. But swans represent lovebirds as well. As like they could be trying to notify you somebody else was kissing and touching another, so you can move on, okay? The swan, it looks like it's traveling as well. As like you can move on. If this person, if you find out something or you get in some type of inkling, you just need to start planning your escape route, all right? And then, yeah, ain't gonna tie me down because this person don't want to be tied down. No flex zone, okay? They knew better, okay? They knew not to fuck with you. Yeah, they said they don't know who they messing with, and it said, like you were the one they needed them. We needed them to mess with. Ray keep coming out. Ray Shrummer, that's the boy group as well. Ray, Ra, came out, and sometimes we call it Ra Ray. And Sugar Ray Robertson came out. Somebody, another Ray, right? I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. Anything else? Okay. Dan Cleary. Okay, horn arrangement. So someone could play the horn. Someone could be a musician as well. Also, the arrangement is giving me like somebody's need to make some plans or something like that, or they've been making plans. All right. Arrangements, okay? Edible arrangements could be very significant as well. Someone could want to give someone an edible arrangement, or someone would benefit from that. What you are thinking is correct. So spirit could be saying like, you're right, okay? They want to get you an edible arrangement. I spoiled the surprise. I'm sorry. And it says autodidact. Okay, that's someone who's self-taught. Some people, famous people who were self-taught were Benjamin Franklin. He could be one of your angels. Elon Musk. Okay, so he could be very significant. Didn't he? Isn't he doing something with Trump right now, or he got access to a certain, I think, social security stuff as well, data or something like that? So see, that can be significant. That keeps coming up. I'm not even trying to. I didn't come here thinking about them, honestly. So like I thought about them before, but like I didn't think about them to focus on them here. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci. Okay, he's another self-taught person. Bill Gates. Okay, so he could be significant as well. Leonardo could be one of your angels. Gustave Eiffel, okay, that's also giving me Eiffel Tower as well. Margaret Hamilton, Frida Kahlo, and George Louis Borges, okay. So those type of people are famous autodidacts. Some of you guys are even feeling like, like some of the stuff you haven't been confirmed and stuff like that. It's because it's God's knowledge. And then so it makes you autodidact. You learn a lot of things on your own. You don't need, certain type of sources people use. You're the original source. And the second card that came out here was original source. Some people think they're talking to original source too. I didn't even think about that when I was talking about that earlier. Yeah, like they're talking to the original source or their ancestors, and they're not. Okay. Debunk that myth. Okay, so the debunk somebody say the stuff you probably learned helps debunk myths. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. I see. It looks so awesome. didn't have the decency. Okay, so even these people, they're getting disrespectful at this time, at this point, and then they just don't really know who they mess with. Okay, God Ra is pursuing me, and that's in reverse. So I'm thinking God Ra is saying like I'm pursuing them, I'm taking care of them. Okay, but because you're so dear, God Ra holds you so dear to them. I believe in Mother and Father God, and I believe Father God likes to be called Ra, so I call Father God Ra Ra like that. So like you're very important. Okay, God has their eye on you. I think I did a reading in the past. It said like God is keeping close tabs on you, and only meant all the harm meant for you um, is for them, or something like that, something similar. The biggest tree at Paradise Park, yeah, paradise. You're supposed to be living in paradise. A tree that definitely spoke to me. So trees are speaking to you. You guys could really resonate with nature and stuff like that, or nature has some messages for you once you go out and ground and stuff like that. I thought I saw Easy E again. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Okay, they're letting you know you so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Shake it, shake it. And then Queen Latifah, I believe she used to be a spokesperson for that. Okay. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. One can never consent to creep when one feels an impulse to soar. I want to say this is Helen Keller. Okay, yeah. Yeah, and she was very smart. I think she was also considered autodidact, and especially since she was blind, right? Or something like that. Something like that. But she was very smart. She had a lot of wisdom. Okay, all you got to do is believe in reverse. So yeah, see, you don't believe in the messages you're receiving, or somebody doesn't believe in the messages you receive, or believe it too much, that they start to attack you. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. Anything else? Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it. Okay, don't lift a finger, God says. Okay, don't lift the finger. Okay, so you ain't got to do nothing. God is doing it. God is pursuing them. Okay, stolen by a friend. So a friend probably stole somebody's lover as well. Like, and it said kissing and touching another earlier. And crab legs, this could be a Cancer as well. But crab, also you could be a Crip. Okay, or somebody trying to disrespect you as a. Okay, Kevin Samuels. Okay, and there was a lot of controversy with him. Some people really liked him, some people really hated him, and he had this personality kind of similar to Donald Trump. And he's considered an internet personality. See, you're gonna have a strong influence on people, or you have a strong influence on people's belief, whether you know it or not. Okay, and I was talking about how divine masculine, divine feminine's vote really matter, whether it's a technical vote, but what you say, it really matters. It goes a long way. God speaks to us and responds to us based on what we feel like should be done. We become the judge, the juror, all that type of stuff, according to God. And God looks to you, but sometimes God has to go ahead of you, because some people just don't respect. I mean, who they fucking represent. God has to show them who they represent. Okay, who is representing them as well. And then Kevin Samuels, like he was like known for getting in girls' asses, like, so if this friend was a girl, like she did some bullshit to a guy, who really meant something to, supposed to be meaning something to her in her life. We had Samson earlier, so the Samson Delilah story keeps coming up like that, like they're evaluating that, they're down the street, they're on your block, taking care of that, especially if you can't get over that. All right, inquiring about getting married. Okay, this is actually the first verse that showed me God curse, because God was like responding to this verse when I was reading it in the Bible. It says, but if a man thinks that he's treating his fiance improperly, and when and will inevitably give in to his passion, let him marry her as he wishes. It is not a sin. And we talking about people stealing people, man, and stuff. And then I wrote, God said, what? This shit don't make sense. Literally, God said that, okay? And then this is a verse from 1 Corinthians 7:36. Paul could be significant as well. It's like, God said what? This shit don't make sense. And then I wrote it in purple too. Like, it was a because this whole deck was supposed to be just black and white, and then certain things they wanted me to add color to, or do different, like this one. And then God, he thought I was being disrespectful because I accidentally messed up on Noah's card. Noah and his art could be significant. Yes, see, you're planning, or somebody's planning something, like that. Other people don't think what happened, don't think about, they think it's a myth or something like that. You're crazy, like you're being too paranoid and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, or Noah and his ark ended up surviving, and everybody else couldn't even stand a chance in the storm, the flood, and stuff like that. And like, but I was saying all that to say I was like fixing a Noah card. Like I accidentally wrote Noad because I was thinking about the word nomad as well. See, and that's about moving. Somebody could be moving, but yeah, I kind of like made an arc out of the D, and like, so because I only had like, I think that was the last card or something like that, and I didn't really have money to get more cards and stuff, and so I just try to make do with my mistake and just make it more extravagant, so you couldn't see my mistake. And he threw this card out because I was starting to make it like this, and it still had color and stuff, but I didn't finish it. And he was like, "So disrespectful! How dare you just take that time on his stuff?" And it was so funny because he threw this card out, and then another card came out after it, and it said "so disrespectful." So God really be speaking to me through these cards, whether you believe it or not. I'm telling you. Okay, so that's all I got from God. Okay. We hear from God a lot. I normally use my God channel messages that also have your ancestors in it as well, to hear from it. But I also have his own or her own Akasha record. So hopefully that made sense and the message blessed you. Again, this is past, present, or future energy. So some of this stuff you may have to just take in your pocket, keep it in your pocket, and keep it in mind as well. Can anybody else bless me with a 7 like or something like that? Because I've been seeing people coming in and out, and I haven't been able to, shout out the numbers. But I feel like some people stay in here longer than it would be if you just looking. All right, so just go ahead and like the video, or you're a hater, and haters get cursed on this channel. All right, so just know that. All right, because I'm not gonna have that. I'm not gonna have that today. All right, it was something. It was a. What was the card I wanted? I don't know, but I feel like doing Mother Nature's card. So we got the Black Elder Tree. This represents abundance. Okay, so the Black Elder Tree could be significant. Maybe you're gonna be starting noticing stuff with elder, especially like if you drink tea and stuff like that. Elder is gonna be sticking out. All right, but your elder could be here, a passed on loved one as well, or just someone in your energy right now currently living. White mulberry. Here we go around the mulberry bush. So that also gives me like someone's keep doing the same thing over and over again. They just stop. Your ancestors like, nah, we stopping that. This is over. That's over. Okay. And in those messages I gave earlier, wow, that was a lot. I didn't expect to have that much. It was a lot. But they were saying all ad nauseum, which is when you do something so much that someone gets sick of it, or it gets tiring. It's sick. It's sickening. Yeah, it's sickening and stuff like that. So that's what I'm getting here again. Also, the yin and yang energy is a divine, that divine masculine, divine feminine energy as well, or also your Asian ancestors, especially from Japan and China, could be significant as well. But the divine masculine, divine feminine, or somebody could be in a distorted divine masculine, divine feminine and not even know it. Okay, horse chestnut. Sometimes I hear Morris chestnut in here, but this is like a tough nut to crack. Yes, it was a tough cycle to end, and it's hard. And they're acknowledging this. Somebody's acknowledging, like this cycle is hard to end. We know, we know that, you got to stop it. Okay, whether you are a divine feminine or masculine or not, or just a karmic. Okay, European beach. Like this tree stays green despite all the seasons and stuff like that. It stays green. It's like, yeah, so in order to keep your pure soul, you got to walk away from this. Whatever this thing is, you got to walk away from this. Your ancestors are coming in to say, and especially if you want this abundance, this evergreen, you want this green, whether it's actual green money too, you're gonna have to stop this. They're saying, or they could be telling somebody this about you on behalf of you. The baobab tree, the papaya tree just came out, but the baobab tree is that tree of life tree, basically, that we see normally when we see the tree of life represented in Africa. Someone could be from Africa, a lot of us are, but like actually live there as well right now, or passed on loved one lived in Africa before they passed on. But this tree just keeps on giving. It gives nourishment and stuff like that. So they're like, yeah, so if you want to remain I feel like they're also even going back to the youth as well. Like a lot of youth came out. Like if you want to remain young, you got to stop doing this. Like something somebody is doing is making them look older than they already are. Okay. And I spoke about the apple tree, and that's what made me start to use this death. Okay, so you got to stop not sharing with people, or you got to stop sharing too much, because apples represent generosity. Okay, and I thought about the apples earlier as well, and I forgot why, but that's the reason why I thought to use this deck. Also, the willow tree is here. That represents harmony, but it also could represent family sorrow, loss, and stuff like that. See, somebody's family is like begging them to stop doing something. Okay, Montezuma cypress. This gives me like dwarf energy. Dwarf energy is helpfulness, and this is in reverse, and it's going around generosity. Like you got to stop doing this. Like, and we're telling you this because we love you. Like, and it's not making it better. You blocking your blessings if you continue to do this, or if you continue to let somebody suffer. I get as well. Okay, so merch. This also represents cleansing and cycles. Okay, the little swirlies as well. See, what goes around gonna come back around on you. Okay, and they trying to really warn you. And this could be also someone is suffering from like short man complex and stuff like that. They got a short person disease where they gotta always kind of announce themselves. I sometimes get this energy for a divine masculine, like where he always like lets people know, like declares he's king and stuff like that. But I don't get it's that same thing, because it's like he be serious but he don't be serious. Like he used that as his excuse. But like some people are really walking in that, and it's tearing them up inside. Okay, Hawthorne. Okay, someone could be from Hawthorne, a city called Hawthorne. And California came up. There's a city in California named Hawthorne as well. But also that represents magic, a portal as well. So see, they keep saying like cleanse yourself from this magic. Okay, or even cleanse yourself from the black magic that you caught people doing on you. Okay, or we caught people doing on you. You need to start cleansing yourself from that. You need to start protecting yourself. Hawthorn trees, they will poison you when they poke you. Okay, especially if you go there unauthorized. Okay, and you could get past this tree, or you could get past it without getting hurt, but you wouldn't have to know how to do it. Okay, so it's like having to know the combination to a safe or something like that. Know the steps you got to make. I'm thinking about those laser things where it's protecting a. Here, my internet just went out briefly. Had olive tree. It is represent peace, friendship, forgiveness, sanctity, and stuff like that. Olive oil could be significant. Mother Mary could be close to you. You could highly resonate with her as well. Yeshua could be very close to you. Monterey pine. This is giving me like growth energy as well, like, but also like fruit energy. Flying high, being tall, like seeing from a higher perspective as well. It's like, yeah, you need to see this for what it is, whatever that thing that's resonating with you. Since I pulled out this card, you need to see something for what it is. And then wow. See, I was trying to draw the papaya tree on those cards. But I didn't try to do it the same way. I just included all the main things. I included the flags. I try to include Buddha, but this could also be Kuan Yin. She's known as the female Buddha, but she represents all kindness and stuff like that. And the flags represents victory to me. Like end of the finish line, racing or something like that. Someone could be a runner. We were talking about that earlier too. Okay, so yeah, and then that tree is about enlightenment. Like see, you've learned, better now. You need to do better for some people. Well, sugar maple, you okay? Some people are appearing as sugar, but they really salt. Okay, it's really salt if you tasted it. Okay, and someone could be salty at something they gave you. Okay, or they could be salty at something you were given. Okay, and so now they don't want to be generous with you, and they're like, oh yeah, they got it. Okay, or let's such do it or something like that. Date palm. Okay, they could be jealous of the grace you receive from God, because palm tree represents grace. Okay, and this bird right here is like giving me like one of a kind energy. It looks like a flamingo, a peacock mixed together and stuff like that. Flamingos could represent prosperity, good things coming through for you, and peacocks also represent prosperity and also uniqueness as well. Flamingos could also represent transition, transformation and stuff like that. It's like we've been trying to give you grace, especially if they've been wanting to kill somebody on your behalf or kill somebody that is watching me right now. It's like we've been trying to give you the grace, okay? But at the end of the day, our beloved one is protected. Okay, yeah, they're pure. Cherry trees represent purity as well, but the moon here also represents cycles. Cycles. And then the mountain as well as like the hard stuff is over as well. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I got. Thank you so much for those messages. I hope I did y'all justice. Okay. Yeah, this spiritual cleansing. Eastern Cottonwood, that's representing Sundance. Okay. And I call the sun a snitch. It's like someone could be like hiding their dancing move. Maybe they're practicing how to dance or something, a certain type of dance and stuff, and they don't want nobody to know about it. Especially the divine masculine male. Okay. All divine masculines don't have to be male though. So I said that. There's another card, some more cards that came out as I was using this card that they wanted to use. All the star ancestors. See who's in here. Who wants to connect to y'all? What y'all part of? We have the Ebons. Okay. These people, they're people they're creatures that have been kidnapped and studied and tested and stuff like that. And I always forget what this stands for. EBEN. It stands for something. It's an acronym. But mystery, reading between the line, intuition. So pay attention. Because your intuition has been telling you like who's doing this, who's on the verge. The moon. So I was just talking about the sun being the snitch. I also say the moon. Dang, my internet going out so much today. I'm sorry. I don't even got that many numbers today. Like, why are y'all messing with me? Leave me alone. Okay, and then Starseed, because they realize you're special. You're special. And they're like, you do not belong here. You are not a human. Okay, we're gonna open you up like they did on that movie Terminator. Okay, maybe someone just watched that movie or would benefit from that. The last one. But of course, if you already watched the other ones, but I don't think the last one even relates. Actually, no, the last one relates to the first one as well. It's like it's necessary to watch all of them, honestly. That's a series that you can't just watch one of them and then understand everything else. Okay. But like in a starseed card, it looks like someone's homesick and stuff. And I always look at this finger on like him putting up his finger like that. It looks like he he smoked a cigarette. It's reminding me of that song "Smoking Out the Window" by Silk the Sonic and Bruno Mars. This bitch got me paying the rent, paying the rent. Diamonds on her neck, diamonds on her wrist. Last relates to the first one. Yeah, see, yeah. And I accidentally even said first one. I was just trying to say all of them. So yeah, especially the first one. It relates to it. It will make sense, at least if you watch the first one. Like it's remind me of that song. He's like, this bitch got me smoking out the window. And then the T got like steam coming out, like really somebody smoking out the window, or they somewhere they really don't want to be. Okay, and they're longing to be somewhere else. They're longing for home as well. Someone could be in college or just started college this semester or something like that. And I was so surprised when this came out, because like this should have came out yesterday, because this is what I was talking about. This is what they do when you're waking up, especially if you're a woman, you're waking up hot and stuff like that, or you're waking up out of your sleep because you're so hot, is because somebody had you in fire just like this, and your body was lifted up just like this. Okay, but you're a warrior. Okay, see, you're so special. Like that, they're trying to kidnap you or get you somewhere, where capture you, and so you won't be able to leave freely, until they get what they need out of you. All right, or get the information they need out of you or about you or something like that. Okay. And then we got the Pleiades. I love them. They're so sweet too. So Quayan could really be close to y'all and an angel. Yeah, because when I think of Quayan, I think of just all sweetness, kindness, compassion, and stuff like that. Unconditional love, excitement, laughter. See, a lot of that is coming for you. But this could be why they want to, capture you and put you, test you and shit like that, because you're like so happy. It's like out of this world happy. They're like, no, living in the time where it's a recession. Trump is president. People are at war. People are starving and all this type of stuff. And so why are you laughing? Okay, why are you able to even love? Is your love really real and unconditional? Yes. Okay, some of them are real. Okay. They're real. The way they walk, the way they move, the way they talk, the way they stand, the way they look, the style of their hair. The way they smell, the way they smell, it drives them wild. They can't ever be without you. And then we got the Syrians, and when they come out, I think about Sirius, and this is Syrian B. Okay, they're so big too. They're a huge star system that they kind of categorize themselves as different parts. Thank you for the 7 light. Finally, man. And may God bless you just for that. It must be an OG. Is it? It's about to be an OG. Somebody about to show up in the chat. Responsibilities, lessons growing up. Look at that. Unconditional love. Look at that. I love it. I knew it was OG goddess. God or goddess. That's what you become when you subscribe. Join our tribe, our kingdom of God. We are building here through tarot. Yes, through tarot. Good to see you, Andrew. Thank you. Again, may God bless you if I didn't say it. For the light. Anything else? Any other star systems coming out? Ooh, they've been coming out in reverse lately, and they about peace. And then it was like, no justice, no peace. Okay. The vegan, someone also could be a vegan. Be from Vegas, like me. Or Naga, or G. It's a city or a state with it, or a country with the N. Okay. Naples or Naples. They're gonna be an in country or state or something in place. All right. Solitude, independence, and peace. It's like, yeah, you called us, and like, especially when they did something like this, because they don't like to chill with nobody. You see this kid, she around her parents, but she looked bored and stuff like this. But this is giving me like, oh, this is how the whole universe is feeling about all of y'all. And then he was just on this card looking like that as well. But she's down here doing a Rubik's Cube. A Rubik's Cube could be significant as well, occupying herself as well. So it's just like some of these people have faith, some of these people don't as well. Okay. Dragon King solo. Okay. But yeah, they're in reverse. Okay. They're in reverse. So they're not playing. Okay. And then y'all star ancestors, they're so sensitive to our energy. Sometimes even when they want to get revenge, they don't even want to be around us. So if you get them out of their seat, out of their comfort zone and stuff like that, and they're already mad, it's stop this punishment now. He's like, yeah, you started it. It's one of those, you started. Draconians keep coming out. Okay. Alpha Draconians corrupt, unethical cults. And it's in reverse because it's like these people, they could be identified as draconians as well, but they're doing bad things and they're actually a part of cults. But what they don't realize is that some of us who are on the good side are also draconians, or draconians love us and protect us as well. So they're coming to our rescue. And this, if this is not the oldest star system, it's one of the oldest star systems. They've been around for a long time. I was talking about dragons a lot earlier, and Jen just said Dragon King. He's like, like they're a representative of dragons, bats as well. Look at the wings, but they're the only one that's sitting on the throne. And I was just talking about them getting off their throne. They like, okay, I'll get off my throne. I'm happy to get off my throne. Okay. Syrians B also represent more of the mermaid energy. Goddess Isis could be close to you as well. She's a goddess of 10,000 names. Okay. Maybe even more. Then we got Nagas. Wow. And when I was getting vegans, I was getting some type of Nag in place. This is probably what Nagas. And then to me, this is niggas, but like everybody does. But I also hear the song "Fuck the Mother Niggas" because I'm down for my niggas. I ride for my nigga. I die for my niggas. Fuck the mother niggas. But they're about romance and stuff. See, they like, yeah, we were just in bed, cuddling, being all nice and stuff like that. Okay. Lovers, erotica, sensuality, as well. So thank you for the 8th like if you're still here. May God bless you just for that. I'm glad y'all giving me these likes today because I was wondering. It was like, I'll ever get some more likes. Hey. Thank you, fuck the mother niggas, because I'm down for my niggas. I ride for my niggas. I die for my niggas. Thank you. Hearts, thank you for the raining down on me too, whoever that was. Okay. Mantis beings. Okay. They've been coming out a lot too. Okay. See, and they in reverse. Like, so a lot of these like peaceful ones, except for the Pleiades, is like more so like while people are at battle, the Pleiades are the ones that stay back in the camp with you. Okay, the Syrians are the ones that stay back in the camp with you situation because they're going to battle for you. Okay, you're gonna win the war. They're gonna win the war. Okay, the song is weird. Work it. Work it. Are you listening to Missy? Is that what it is? I don't get her a lot of attention on my channel. I like her. I used to like her until I found out what she did, but I'm gonna leave it there. What up, Aaliyah? Alchemy, the Philosopher's Stones, Infinity, Destiny, and Magic. It's like, yeah, see, you've been trying to mess with people, destiny, life purpose, and shit like that. Okay, and then see, it's like we sensitive, so this really got to us. This really got to us because we're already sensitive. So we make big things, mountains out of molehills already with certain. It's like, so this really got to us for some of this as well, because threatening your destiny, doing something to your destiny stops a lot of things, even in other galaxies as well. Like, how you're existing, probably some of you guys look like some of these people in other galaxies, but and you're existing in those areas and you're aware of it, whether it's subconsciously or not, but you're aware of it because you're familiar with that environment as well. Leah talks a lot in spirit. Yeah. Yeah, and she didn't used to like to. She did not used to like to, so I'm gonna leave it there. Yeah, so a Capricorn could be very important, okay? Yeah, okay. I didn't even remember. Certain people I just don't, want to even think about them. She said she's getting her justice. Yes, she is. She will be. Did you say AKA Mr. Meter? Mr. Meter, yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. She's gonna get her justice. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah. Um, let's see what type of powers y'all have. Or they want to highlight to you. Okay, how I read this deck is if this upright, yeah, so if y'all don't know, I'm pretty sure that one person who's still in here knows, but my internet goes out, so I always plan to come back, and that's what happened, okay? So if you can't stick around, thank you. I appreciate it, but if you can't, that's fine too as well. I still appreciate any time you spend with me today. And if you're a hater, I don't appreciate it. I'm just kidding. I don't appreciate it. I really don't. But, I don't appreciate you doing something like that. Okay. I wouldn't appreciate you doing something like that. How about that? All right. So, how I read this deck is if it's upright, you're aware of the power, you're probably actively using it. Or not aware of the power and just actively using it, and they want you to continue to use it. It's benefits you, but you have a power of spiritual language interpretation. It's vice versa. If it's in reverse, you're probably not aware of it, you're not using it and stuff like that, and they would want you to incorporate it. Okay. Ability to understand what spirit is saying and notice what signs spirit is sending. Okay. Some of these powers you could look up on Google, but some of them you can't. Okay. And like this one, you could. Okay. Astral projection or mental projection. Okay. Ability to voluntarily project an astral or mental body. All right. Or associated with out of body experiences where one's consciousness separates itself from the physical body temporarily. Okay. So a lot of you guys are doing that. So you probably are aware of my video that I did that said God has already connected you with your true lover, your twin flame, divine masculine, divine feminine, in another dimension. So as above, so below. So since you guys been projecting a lot, that means you're closer and closer to materializing it in this dimension. Okay. And then we got omnicompetent. That's in reverse. Okay. Ability to deal with all matters or solve all problems. So you're in the midst of, dealing with some type of matter or problem as well. It could be, wanting to come into union with your twin flame, your divine masculine or divine feminine. Okay. God Shu, he's also the god of wind. Okay. Yeah. So you could be seeing a lot of wind as well, or they're saying you have a heavier influence on your environment than the weather than as well. I forget what that power is called, but it's a weather's called. I think it's like atmokinesis or something like that. But you have a lot of control over the weather, especially when it's windy. A lot of wind could represent witchcraft as well. Okay. And God Shu, I named him. Well, I named one of my kittens that I lost almost 2 years ago now, or a year and a half ago, I would say, by him as well, and Ra and Amra. His name was Ra Amen Shu. Okay. And overall the name translate to I miss you as well. It's like, yeah, somebody is out of sight, out of mind in your energy as well. They wanted me to point out. And then we have Goddess Mutt, which is the Empress energy. It's like, so maybe, someone's feeling a certain type of way about, not being around you when you were pregnant, or you're feeling some type of way, or you should feel some type of way of not being around somebody when they were pregnant. Thank you for raining down on me with the hearts. Rain down on me, A. Rain down on me, A. And God is mud to me. Her name means I am mud. You will, and I will cut. Okay, because she will cut. Okay, she's very violent, but she likes to be, in her peaceful energy. Like I was talking about the vegans, and then when I collected these, the vegans came out on top and showed me now they're upright. They feel better, like when it comes to me, like, but like, they also even brought me to the fact that, like they have royal hats on as well. It's like, yes, they always like someone disturbing somebody in their royalty on their crown. I mean, on their throne. And then we got Goddess Mutt here with the Empress. Like she's on her throne and she's feeling like she got to get off her throne to cut somebody. Okay. Hurt them now. Hurt them. Normally I say don't hurt them. Okay. Clear cognizance. Okay. And this is in reverse. Ability for a person to acquire psychic knowledge without knowing how or why they knew it. And that's in reverse. So earlier I was saying, that, what it was something, it was another word that it described it. But you had original source. Oh, autodidact. Like you're not trusting. Thank you for running down on me with the hearts. I really appreciate that. You're getting some type of information. You're getting downloads and stuff like that. Like you're not trusting and believing. Like it's true because it hasn't been said, it hasn't been proven right yet, and stuff like that, because you have this clear cognizance, okay? And which is really just psychic energy that you're getting from the divine, okay? Thank you for raining down on me, A, raining down on me, A. And then we got, wow. We got Pharaoh Rose, Sovak, Netaru. She is Queen of Wands energy, okay? She does not like to wait. So that's in reverse as well. I think of her as, being royal and patient. But she's not even impatient. She just don't like to wait. She don't feel like she should have to wait, like royal people, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you were crying. Are you okay? Why are you crying? Did your mommy do something? What happened? Okay. And somebody could not even be tapping into their Empress energy, their divine feminine energy, because Emperor, Empress is divine masculine, divine feminine energy, whether it's a man or a woman or not. It's like that type of energy. And that's why I tell you guys, two divine masculine, two divine feminines can't be together, because one person has to occupy one throne and the other person has to occupy the other. Okay, honestly, I don't know. Oh. Well, you probably just clear cognitively are crying, okay? Knowing information, learning about information without knowing why you knowing it, and reacting to information without knowing why you are doing this as well. Them females, oh. So, but I was saying about, so backing up to Rue, like she is not impatient. She just don't feel the need to wait. She did all the work. She paid her dues and stuff like that, so why she has to wait for whatever she's waiting for. And I'm getting that for you, and it for you as it relates to you and a power you're not using or aware of or something like that. It's like, it's going back to this clear cognizance. It's like you feel a certain type of way, you don't know how you feel it. And he was just saying he crying, he don't know why he crying, honestly. That's what he's saying. So it's just like you're feeling a certain type of way, you don't know why you're feeling it, but you feel justified in feeling that way, or you should feel justified in feeling that way. A card came out earlier, it says like you're not influenced by status or stuff like that, money or status, but you should be, because you're a good queen or king. And that's how she be feeling. She be feeling like, yeah, I'm a good queen or a king. Or I'm a good queen. The good queen of wands, powerful queen of wands. And like, why do I have to wait? Why do I have to even bow down to people? Because people had a lot of people had a problem with her. People had a problem with her hair. People had a problem with how she looked, and how she could tame lions and bears and shit like that. Like how she could tame ferocious beings. And and that's probably why you are not aware of this power, because you could attain those type of beings, okay? Or some of you guys see those beings then run away, like I'm even saying in the title, like their fear of you should make them seek refuge, but instead they're taking more risks by fucking with you and doing all that type of shit, okay? So that's what I got. And then on the back is Pharaoh Jazer, and he gives me energy that he'll do anything for his loved ones. He'll cross the ocean for you, like she says in that song, "For You I Will" by Monica. Like he'll go ocean for you. He'll go to bring you the moon. But he doesn't do well when he feels and hears his loved ones hurt and stuff like that. Someone's name could start a D, J, or S or something like that. JS, JD, DS, SD. They could be from San Diego or something like that. But it's like, yeah, see, or you could live in a faraway place from where your parent live or some type of loved one lives who has your back, and like they are willing to make the necessary arrangements, okay, to make sure you're okay. And Pharaoh, and I pronounce it like that. Most people say Pharaoh, but God told me it's Pharaoh, which means a favorite of Ra. Okay, so see, you're very beloved, you're very protected, you're very loved in general. Overall by them, the divine, the universe, and by people living with you on this plane right now. Like that you can actually physically see and touch, I guess. I don't know. Let me touch you and see if you are real. Even though my heart, your hands can heal. That is Kirk Franklin, Let Me Touch You, okay? And then so as it relates to you not using that power, it's like, like I was just saying about Sebek Nephturim, you have the power to tame lions and stuff like that. And then so Pharaoh Jazer, he's willing to use his power to protect one of his loved ones and stuff like that. It's like you're neglecting to use your power. Okay. Okay. You're good. Yeah, so that's what I got. And then we got Goddess Satet, and that's upright. So I'm even getting like you're good at attracting blessings. You have a power of attracting blessings, being able to attract blessings and behave in a way where spirit wouldn't mind blessing you. Okay. No, I'm not on that deck. I haven't even filled out that deck. You just asked just to be annoying. I feel like that. I'm sorry. And then we have Goddess Atet. Yeah, she represents blessing. And then we have Anoket. They also she also represents flow. It's one of them represents flow of blessings, and one of them represents just blessings in general existing. So like even just okay, yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and so like even the flow, like you're actually, I'm getting like they're bringing to your attention is like you're an actual person who doesn't, you're not a hater or anything like that. You're not even like you don't wonder how people do things as well, even when you should, like so that you can get further in life in general. Like you just don't wonder how that people do things as well. You just try to pave your own way, and that could be why they're saying like you need to wonder to help you get forward in life, because you try to pave your own way when there's a way already established. This is also even giving me energy where someone's also like, so say if they're in a situation where they gotta move or and something like that, and you, instead of moving with them, you go and get your own apartment. When they, if you moved with them, they had already established foundation, and everything you would have done and added to and contributed to the situation would have been very useful and beneficial, and it wouldn't require anybody to start over. Thank you for raining down on me with hearts. Rain down on me, A. Rain down on me, A. So prayer. So you are very strong in prayer. Everything you say comes true. You know what words to use, because that's a difference in being a prayer warrior or not. Is like what words to use to get God to respond. Okay. So ability to speak to God and tell God what is going on, or how you feel with phrases and words that will get God to respond, basically. So you're good at that, or you're aware of that, or you need to be using that a little bit more, tap into that. Okay. Prophecy. Yes. Something. Yeah, see, because it's going to help your prophecy and stuff like that. But you're good at prophecy, or you're good at seeing things before they happen. And I mentioned that a lot on this channel, about even in my own personal life and stuff like that, where I know, or God is telling me, like to give that person a chance, give that person the benefit of the doubt to see if they will act differently than we predict or think they will act, even though God knows the end result. Okay. So it's more so to test them as well. It's like, so this situation is going to be presented to you, especially if you've been praying for a certain thing as well, it's going to be presented to you, and seeing if you would accept it as it is, or try to change it, or create your own way, let pride get in the way and stuff like that. Please pray for kickboxing baddies. Oh, you go today? I thought it was Wednesday through Friday. So it's prophecy, but it's also prediction, premonition, prognostication, and then its ability to foretell events without the use of induction or deduction from known facts. And that's going with the claircognizance. So it's like it will probably even help your claircognizance if you even care about, certain things, like certain how things lay out, and you don't try to create your own way. Like, yeah, you see how it may lay out, but don't I feel like don't take the absolute end result of the situation and act off of that, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But if it don't, it probably isn't meant for you. But I feel like it will make sense to somebody who needed to hear that. Okay. And then we have blessing, anointing, and snatching. Yeah, see, and then it's upright too. See, y'all easily attracting blessings. Y'all let blessings flow as well, but y'all, something be stopping it. It be bottlenecking it as well. So when God or Goddess takes someone's blessings or anointing and gives it to you immediately, okay? And that's a power because, like not many people could possess that. No, not many people could, even experience that and be able to enjoy something like that, okay? Dream telepathy. Wow. Ability to telepathically communicate with another person through dreams. So some of you guys are active dreamers. Like all of us dream. All of us have to go to sleep, whether we go to sleep a little bit or not. We all have to go to sleep. And then not many of us are aware of the dreams or know how to move around within your dreams. So that's coming out. That's a lot of you do or are learning to or will. Okay. Thank you for raining down on me with the hearts. Okay. That's you got to do it. Okay. You got to do it, Bash. No, I don't. You pray for him. Okay. You got the power of prayer. Okay. It would probably mean more to God coming from you than from me. Okay. Dowsing, ability to locate water, sometimes using a dowsing rod tool. And sometimes when I see this power, I just think about just resources, even though it mainly refers to water. And then Pharaoh Jazzers is king of cup energy. So this could be a man. The man is always trying to create his own way, always trying to do, things himself. And, like sometimes he won't even accept gifts or something. Like he just don't want to, I don't know. Like, yeah, I don't know. Because I was gonna tell a story, but I don't want to tell it. I don't want to tell it. Okay, King Ramses. Yeah, this is the king. Okay, King of Swords energy. He could be an air sign or have heavy air sign placements. King Ramses. Okay, I got his energy earlier. Wow. Yeah, and King Ramses. Yeah, and he also don't have patience. He got so tired of ruling on earth. He told Nut to come get him. Basically God. At the time, the incarnation of God, and God carried him up to heaven as a cow. So something like that, a mysterious energy could appear in your life, disappear in your life, and stuff like that. Okay. And then we have Queen Nefertari. She's the original Queen Nefertiti, and I pointed her out earlier as well. So I say a lot about Queen Nefertiti is that, people stole from her. So imagine what they did to Nefertari, okay? She probably got tired of ruling too, or tired of motherfuckers stealing from her. She's like, I ain't coming back, okay? I'm not coming back. Let her be Nefertiti, okay? Let her be Nefertiti in her way. I got relax on my sexy kick muscles in the sauna right now. Okay. Nice. Well, thank you for spending some time with me today. If you're still here, but I don't think you are. The seraphim, and they're really big angels. Archangel Metatron could be close to you. Michael, the big angel Uriel, Gabriel, Raphael. I call Raphael the squishy version of Ra. And then on the back, I want to say the cherubim. So the big angels and the little angels, and little angels don't be fooled by their size, okay? But that's also even giving me is like people underestimate you a lot, okay? You have the power, to kind of put people in their place. Like if they're treating you like a kid, you'll treat them like a kid. If they're treating you like a adult or you're respecting you as a adult, you respect them as a adult. Like there's no in between, because like people should stop playing with you. At the end of the day, they should stop playing with you. So let's do one more. Julius Caesar, okay. He represents supportive energy. And then my mommy, Mary Cleo, Lady Cleopatra is on the back. So he represents supportive energy. He came out on uptight. And so they could really be focusing on me right now as I'm pulling out these powers and stuff like that, telling you to take heed to it. I probably resonated with a man heavily today, especially around this part. And when I was like kind of going, reading a certain type of energy, that could be why. But Julius Caesar, he represents supportive energy, but also, like you can't persuade him. You can't persuade him based on your your opinion on somebody else. Like he would have to experience it himself. Thank you for raining down on me with the hearts raining down on me, A. Like he would have to experience you for himself. And I've experienced that firsthand because like sometimes people will start fucking with you or start being mad at you and becoming your enemy because other people hate you. They will feed off that energy, but they won't know anything about you. Thank you for raining down on me, A, rain down on me. And then so instead of them getting their own opinion of you yourself and developing their own opinion of you, they will end up, joining the crowd and stuff like that. So they could say you're good at minding your own business for some of them as well, because it can relate to gossip as well, because some people just really think about gossip, like, and we were talking about Missy Elliott earlier, and she got a song called Gossip Folks and stuff, and they were talking about how she lost weight and and stuff like that, her eating habits and stuff like that in the video. I remember them saying something like that, like she eat a cracker a day or something like that. Some people could be thinking, you only lost weight because you're taking weight loss drugs like Ozempic and stuff like that, and you did all of it naturally. Some of us have been starved, so we have no choice but to lose weight and stuff like that. Thank you for raining down on me. You spraying me with the hearts. I love it. Thank you. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you, Lady Cleopatra. So she represents to me secrets, but also public. I said public art, or someone could be performing publicly as well. You're good at that. You don't get stage fright, or if you get stage fright, you're really good at hiding it as well. But I was trying to say performing arts in general. Like she represents all of that, but secrets as well. And I pointed out Miss Sphinxy right here, and she represents secrets. So they could be saying, see, you're a good confidant. And then so people could have told you secrets about somebody they don't like and stuff like that. And you still didn't tell that person, or you told that person, you told that person as to come directly to your source. Okay. So they could be aware of this person pretending to be an ally or something like that, close to them, and they're not. Oh, mama. Oh, you sleep? But he sleep. Huh? You hurt? What do you hurt? Are you cold? Let me turn on the heater for you. Okay. Just got out of the bath. Huh? You're welcome, sweetie baby. Yeah, so that's what I got. I hope I did y'all justice for this, I wasn't even supposed to get that many out of there. And normally when I pull out this deck, Lady Cleopatra, Caesar, Lord Julius Caesar likes to come out. And I even look at Mommy Mary Cleo as, because she always was planning. So they could be highlighting that as well. You always planning. You always planning an escape route. You don't accept that road that has already been paid for you. But I say like Mark Antony, like even though I know the true story, but I think like she had Mark Antony in her back pocket. She was planning for, when Julius Caesar would pass on, so she wouldn't be alone. She was like, yeah, mommy gotta have her fun too. Like on that movie Baby Boy, Tyrese could be significant, Taraji P. Henson could be significant in those initials as well. Okay. T keeps coming out, okay? Someone's name could be like TTT and stuff like that. But yeah, hopefully that made sense. I was just giving y'all blessings and more messages as I saw fit, as they see fit, and all that good stuff. Okay, let's get some musical messages, okay? So somebody here like that. All right, let's get some musical messages. All right, it's funny because this deck that I pulled out for the musical messages, it started with Justin Timberlake and Beyonce Until the End of Time, and then on the back it's the same song. So I put this in duplicate on accident, but I actually love this song as well. So, I don't mind. I don't mind it being there twice. And then on the back of one, it has Pleasure P, did you wrong. Okay. So someone could be kicked out your life because all your life they did you wrong. But also, like someone is, trying to apologize and, admit their mistakes and stuff like that. And they want to be with you to the end of time. So depending on how that resonates for you, thank you for raining down on me, raining down on me. And then on the back of this one, it has Etta James. At last, see, they do want to be with you to the end of time. So you gotta accept them. Etta James could be an angel of yours as well. Thank you for raining down on me, for real. I really appreciate that. So yeah, so Honestly, I don't even want to sing. I've been doing so many zodiac. Well, I did so many zodiac readings this week for musical messages or something relating to music. This week that I don't even really feel like singing and stuff like that, and I feel so unappreciated. But I really mean I feel appreciated right now by this one person keeps raining it down on me with the hearts. Okay, thank you. I really appreciate that. But yeah. um, I woke up this morning, heard the TV saying something about disasters in the world, and it had me wonder where I'm going. So much beauty left in your world, but see beauty left in you, girl. And what you give me lets me know that we'll be alright. 'Cause if it's love is all I had in this life, and that would be enough until the end of time. So rest your weary heart and relax your mind. 'Cause I'm gonna love you, girl, until the end of time. You got me singing, whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Now, if you're ever wondering about the way I'm feeling, and baby boy, there ain't no question. Just to be around you is a blessing. I'm sick and tired of trying to save the world. I wanna spend my time being your girl. 'Cause what you get me lets me know that we'll be alright. Love is all I had in this life. Whoa, be enough until the end of time. Ooh, ooh, 'cause I'm gonna love you, boy, until the end of time. You got me saying, whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. And now one more time, say, whoa, 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 yeah, yeah. Whoa. Stop that. Thank you. Thank you. Because I do not like how I sound right now. For real. I don't. And then we got Pleasure P, Did You Wrong? So it's like, yeah. So in that song, it's like he started off saying, like, yeah, I turned on the TV and it's so many disasters in the world, but I still see beauty left in you, girl. Like you're the best thing in people's life right now because so many things that people are going through, whether it's you're a man or a woman, divine masculine, divine feminine. But I know it's coming from a man for some of you as well. And then for, her thing, she's like, I'm tired of saving the world. I'm tired of being the one people pull on. They're pulling on my coattails. They're looking to me to do something, relying on me. And I'm reliable, like God does that to us a lot. Like God be loving us so much, they rely on us to be a good light to the world, and they can't get enough of us. So, and so she's like, yeah, I'm doing all of this, whether she's trying to be recognized or not, but I just want to spend some time being a divine feminine. I want to spend some time just being your girl, spend some time with you. So somebody could be wanting to spend some time with you, okay? Whether they're a man or a woman, but especially a woman, okay? But yeah, so Pleasure Peace song. Thank you for writing it down on me. Hey, write it down on me. Hey. So hopefully that blessed y'all. I don't wanna lose this relationship, but we gotta stay strong. Don't wanna move on. I know you're sick and tired of the fussing and the fighting and the cussing, but I love you. You love me too. I did you wrong. You did me wrong. I take you back. You take me back. I did you wrong, girl. You did me wrong, girl. I'll take you back. I'll take you back. Yeah, yeah. What's the laughing places for? Why you laughing? Okay. But yeah, so and I can't even deal with it because now they cut off our internet completely. Okay. It's a Saturday. I do live in a homeless shelter. See, they just steady trying it. Like, I want to be gone, honestly. Like, y'all want me to go so bad. I want to go too. Trust me, okay? I am just waiting on God. I am just waiting on God as well. So, but yeah, I would have loved to be able to do y'all a few musical messages, but I'm not going to do that. But what I will do, because it's always a traditional part of the message, and I didn't even really want to group them up together, but I wanted to, still get y'all updated divine masculine, divine feminine messages. Like, I'm thinking I had all the time in the world, but I guess I don't. That's fucked up, man. Yes, baby, it don't work. It don't work. Your internet don't work right now. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, and I'm about to leave soon. Like, they've been attacking me, and ever since they found out I do this shit online, they've been attacking me here, and it's crazy. So I don't know if y'all don't believe it. Why don't y'all believe it? I don't get it. Okay, they about to like. I was literally about to start a whole segment, and if y'all new here or if you're not new here, you know how long the musical messages go. Whether I'm doing the little cards or not on the musical messages, okay? But yeah, it cut off. It's not trying to come back. My internet is not trying to come back, so I'm using my internet on my phone. I don't have that much internet on my phone, so and I was about to read y'all my "Uncomfortable Around You" song or poem that I wrote. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do divine masculine, divine feminine messages. Hopefully, I got enough internet for that, but I can't come back. I can't come back right now. All right, and that's fine. It's Saturday, and they've taken off my internet or their internet. All right, but it's called Uncomfortable Around You. I'm uncomfortable and I try to stay away. I'm uncomfortable, but you stay all in my face. I'm uncomfortable because you did everything to speak to me. I'm uncomfortable. I just wish you let me be. I'm uncomfortable because every time I speak, you think I'm so comfortable. So you take that chance to ignore me. I'm uncomfortable. You have me so confused, but I'm too comfortable with myself to take on your blues. I'm uncomfortable. That's why I can't ask for help because you make me uncomfortable when you scream, holler, or yelp. I'm uncomfortable and you sit there and judge me like you ain't never been uncomfortable, treated like you trash and like you ain't free. I'm uncomfortable, but don't you dare worry. Since I'm so uncomfortable, God will hear my plea because God wants me to be comfortable. So God will make me leave. I'm uncomfortable. So where I'll go, you might as well put an asterisk. I'm uncomfortable and you done took a mad risk. I'm uncomfortable. You shouldn't have never tried to flip. I'm uncomfortable. You should have said that all before the trip. I'm uncomfortable. So maybe even before you opened your lips, I'm uncomfortable. Now they should have went zip, zip, zip. I'm uncomfortable, but thank you truly. I'm uncomfortable, but I know when I'm being treated so unruly. I'm uncomfortable, but I do know what I need. I'm uncomfortable because you went back on what we agreed. I'm uncomfortable, and that may be because of greed, but that's okay because you'll end up just like me. I'm uncomfortable now, but that's just a stop on my path. But when you get here, you're going to think you're the psychopath. I'm uncomfortable. See, you try to judge me, but my uncomfortability is part of your destiny. I'm uncomfortable. So now you'll see what it's like to not feel free, being so uncomfortable as people kick you while you're down and working hard like a bee. I'm uncomfortable. So yeah, now it's your turn. I'm uncomfortable. So now it's best you learned. I'm uncomfortable, but I'm chosen, never deferred. I'm uncomfortable. Ha ha. You try to leave me on the curb. I'm uncomfortable. Wow, that's so absurd. But you know what? I'm still gonna fly like I'm a bird. I'm uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable around you. But after this shit, thank God I would never be bound to you. Okay? So I have to read that. I had to read that because they when the internet went out completely, and I was like, well, I probably can't do it. I'm not about to sit around here and wait. I waited all day to do this fucking reading, and I didn't want to come on here, and this was what I'm experiencing. So it's like I waited all day, and then I was like, okay, let me wait around the time they will probably come and check the room. Like trying to fucking do shit around other people's shit, and the more I try to plan around their shit, um, the more they make sure shit don't go my way. Anyway, but they gave me that line. You took a mad risk on there when the internet went out, and then and then it made me think about my song, but it also made me think about the title first. Like, dang, don't I have a song that said that? I couldn't remember where I had the song, but the song is actually in my God deck that I made for me and God, or God to me, and they slowly but surely made me start doing it. Now, like, 0 people are here. At least one person was here the first time. Okay, before I went out, raining down on me and stuff with hearts and shit. Like, one person is not a fucking huge threat. Okay. Yeah, so now I have nobody watching me. So I don't even think I should do the divine masculine, divine feminine messages. I feel bad not to do it, because this is what I come on for. Sometimes this is what people watch for. So I'm gonna just do it. Okay, but I'm gonna just do it for whether it's divine masculine or divine feminine, and you just resonate with what you resonate with. Okay. I love the way you taste. Divine masculine or divine feminine could be saying, okay, I probably won't even explain that much as well. You're too good to be true, okay? You're too good to be true. Divine masculine or divine feminine saying, okay, I love to hear the sound of your laugh. That's in reverse. It's like maybe somebody else doesn't like their laugh themselves, okay? Or they try to, not show their laugh. You're so kind and genuine as well. It's like, so they could be trying to encourage you to laugh more and stuff like that. You have no reason, not to even show that you're happy. And I've been told in the past that I was too happy, and that's why people attack me. It's like, you could be that same type of person. It actually is a superpower. Well, at least I made it a superpower in my superpower deck that I just was showing y'all as well. That it's called Pollyannish. Like, you can be happy and jolly despite the circumstances. You try to see the good in everybody. Okay, sometimes that could be to your fault, but most of all, it's a good thing, because there's not many people in the world that could do that. Okay, they will start to become their circumstances, and you don't do that. All right. There's nothing I can hide for you, nor do I want to. So somebody is hiding something, because it's in reverse, but take it as it resonates. Okay, you see it too. Yep, we see it. We see it. Okay, and then how? So, sometimes when this happens, when I see this card, or it's a card like this, it's like a how that you already know about. So how could something happen? How do you want to do it, or do you like you see how to do it, and how you see how to do it too, or they're saying, like, you see how it's not working out, or something like that. Okay, because how it is in reverse, so it could be like a not how. Okay, not how to do it, or not something. Okay, you remind me of my beloved family member. So this beloved family member could be alive or passed on. It feels so right. Okay, yeah, and you make them feel comfortable. Yeah, that's why you make them feel comfortable. Divine masculine or divine feminine. I can learn so much from you. Okay, divine masculine or divine feminine saying, sorry, I gotta go. I didn't expect to have to rush off of here like this, but hey, I'm not about to do this today. Okay, it's not windy outside at all. The trees are not even moving at all. It's actually hot outside, so there's no reason why my internet should be just completely out like this. But it's okay. Are you still dating, looking in reverse? Okay, so divine masculine, divine feminine wants to say that. Are you sure? And then so they want somebody could also be wanting to make sure that you're telling the truth. Want to hang out or do something, like even not hanging out and chilling with somebody or something like that. They want to really make sure. It's like, are you sure? Okay. This one. How big is it? Divine masculine, divine feminine wants to know. Okay, boss. Okay, especially with this, you see it too. It's like how big this is. How big is this problem? Especially if they're referring to a problem. Okay, boss. Okay, especially when it comes to a boss. Earlier, I spoke a lot about a work and the job itself as well. I see you in reverse, or I don't see, like, I don't understand. Like somebody doesn't understand why something's happening, whether it's due to you or not as well. Yeah, who? Yeah, like I don't understand who they think they are for some of them as well. It could be saying. This is so new to me. Yeah, see, it's like I don't understand how that could happen, but I see it. I'm seeing now, or whoever this is, divine masculine or divine feminine. Let's get away. Yeah. So, and it says, say how earlier. See, how can we do something? How can we get away? How can we get away out of this? Okay, it's torture. It's torture. I was wondering when you was gonna come, Archangel Michael and Michael Jackson. Okay, well, Archangel Michael, I mentioned him earlier, but Michael Jackson normally comes out at least one time in my reading. Okay, but most of the time he comes out around this part too. So I'm doing this for divine masculine, divine feminine, channel messages to each other. Take as it resonates, whatever even intuitively nudges you as well. Anything else? When, okay, so let's get away. When do I want to get away? Hey, let's get away. Let's get a room on the other side of town. Hey, baby, I've been thinking about you. Okay, there are some things that you don't know about me, but I'm willing to show or tell you. Divine masculine or divine feminine could be saying. Sometimes when I see this, it's like they don't know how to tell you. They don't know how to tell you, and it's because they couldn't tell you in the past. That's why you don't know these things about him or her. Okay. Anything else? You so silly in reverse, yeah. So now he wants to get serious. He's like, yeah, I am serious, okay? I am serious. I see you. I don't see this. I don't understand this, whatever. They keep saying it. And if y'all new here, this is the Saint card. It always comes out every reading for at least one party, but since I'm doing both parties today, I'm not surprised it came out in this one reading. It wanted to fucking show themselves. People want to say that. But it's like, yeah, so we about to make sure we fuck up some commas really, but fuck up some people doing stuff to us, or like we've already fucked them up, we won and they haven't realized it yet. Okay, they haven't realized they need to go seek refuge before we attack again. Okay. Case of the X closed, especially this X, okay? A divine masculine and divine feminine could be saying, okay? We cannot hide this love in reverse. So some of y'all have to be discreet, especially when y'all get away and escaping shit because motherfuckers torturing you, okay? That song Torture by the Jackson 5s could be significant as well. I don't feel like singing anymore. Off the Hook in reverse is like, yeah, they not about to get away with this, okay? So we gonna get away. We gonna get away with it. God be ready, gotta be ready to be on your side for something you feel they feel you are justifying doing, and how you justify and reacting as well. Okay. Anything else? You make me smile. Okay. Smile for me. Tupac is really close to you. A Gemini energy could be important as well. What intrigues you these days? Divine masculine or divine feminine is saying, I have changed. Okay. Divine masculine and divine feminine could be saying, all right, I'm gonna leave it here. Sweeter than honey. I didn't even get 10 likes today. They hating on me. Sweeter than honey in reverse. So this X is fucking bitter. This is giving me like bitter as hell. Bitter. Tastes bitter. Tastes bitter, look bitter, ugly. Yeah, just because, bitter just because. Bitter just because they could be, all right? Projection, because they projecting on the people. And we have astral projection as one of y'all powers as well. So, see, that's resonating. Okay. This is my Ra and bracelet, if y'all never seen it before. They wanted me to point it out earlier, but I forgot, or I just probably didn't feel like it to, That could have been significant. Maybe somebody was wondering about that, what type of stuff you like as well. After something happened after the boss, or after you get the boss, or after the boss, something happens to the boss, things can happen, okay? So they probably going to be overthrowing the boss, or kicking out somebody out of a high position, okay? No need for love spells, especially if they did a love spell on somebody. What you desire desires you too, and I sure do think that's true. That's what divine masculine or divine feminine is saying to one another, okay? And then we have in a relationship, it doesn't matter, okay? So interracial relationship, it doesn't matter, but that's also even giving me, especially this boss. This boss could have been unknowingly discriminating, but I don't think it was unknowingly. They knew what the fuck they was doing, okay? The distance is killing me, divine masculine or divine feminine saying to them, yeah, and then that could have been one of the obstacles that were was getting in your way before. So now it's been clear. Okay, so now the distance, they can't blame it on the distance anymore, but now it's just affecting them. Like, so whatever the situation is and how it resonates with you. Okay, I know you are sent by God in reverse. This ex, they at first somebody thought their ex was sent by God, but they were wrong, or or God was probably just testing them to see, like if you would even recognize when I'm trying to give you something and send you a gift, okay, and value it. I was just about to say, like, I wasn't gonna use value it, like take care of it or something like that. But I value your opinion, divine masculine and divine feminine, saying to somebody as well, how come? And this is giving me like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I value your opinion? You are awesome. Okay. Sure thing. Yeah, you're that sure thing. Okay. And you don't have me guessing and stuff like that. Earlier they said, like, are you ready or something like that, and it says, are you sure, and something like that, or is there another person? It's the case of the ex closed earlier, and it's like, sure thing. Somebody could be coming back and saying truth or dare, and it's like, I dare you to do something. I dare you to do something to declare your love for me. I dare you to do something to reassure me that that is true. Okay, because I am coming back to you. Okay, divine masculine or divine feminine is saying. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Shout out to the 3 people. Thank you for giving me your time today, and please bless me with a like, and may God bless you just for that. I know you probably weren't in here for a long time, and it's fine, but please bless me with a like. I would like to have 10 likes, but I know I'm probably not gonna give even 10 likes today because the hate is real. The hate is real, and it's not because it's a weekend. It's not. Okay. I'm not stupid. All right, so definitely check out the replay when it's available. If anything right now is resonating with you, because I feel like the spiritual warfare is thick right now. My internet went out completely, so I have to kind of rush off here and go, and that's why I just did divine masculine, divine feminine's messages together. So it depends on how it resonates, but spiritual warfare is thick. And so when that happens, especially on my videos, they got small views. So any of my videos from the past, please check it out, especially the ones with the small views, because if you were drawn to them naturally and they have small views, that means a message was trying to be hidden from you, or they were trying to hide a message from you. Somebody was trying to hide a message from you, and it will hope you wouldn't want to click on that video. Okay. But if you don't believe me, ask God and confirm it to God. Okay. But yeah, so again, I hope this message blessed you and it did you justice. Anything you want in this reading overall to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. I'm also on Facebook under the same name, where I focus more on zodiac sign readings. I've done 2 type of zodiac signs readings this week based on musical messages. So if you're interested in that type of thing, check out those on my channels as well. I've already timestamped it in the description box and stuff like that, so you can jump straight directly to any placements in your birth chart that have planets. Okay. And you will have messages for you. I promise you, whether it's past, present, future energy is going to benefit you. Yeah, but I'm on Facebook essentially under the same name. That information is also in the description box. I also have a subscription over there. I said description box. I meant to say description box. But yeah, I have a subscription over there, for $10 a month, and each month you get a free reading. Okay. So and I'm gonna have to more so focus on that membership over there, because the spiritual warfare is too thick over there. When the internet goes out over there, I'm hardly able to come back, so it'd be hard for me to even just get back on there. I want to get back on there very soon, but I don't know when. There's so many things on there though as well, especially if you like zodiac sign readings. I focus more on that over there. That's why they fucking attack my channel so much over here when I do zodiac sign readings. So I'm not surprised what you're doing to me. But yeah, and they know I'm a probably end up blaming it on my internet, so they think it's funny at this point. But I didn't get any tarot, but they really wanted me to show y'all this. This is my divine masculine card. So somebody's divine masculine is really coming back to you. And then that's the last card we got here as well. Hey, yeah, we didn't get the sniffing card today, but I gotta go because my internet got knocked out completely, and I'm using my phone's internet, which I don't have a lot of. So anyway, Arthur Edward Waite, someone's name could start with A, E, or W, first, middle, last initial, or nickname, you or them. Yeah, so someone's divine masculine is coming, or divine masculine. You're up. Okay, yeah, the devil. See, somebody been torturing you. The devil flopped. Okay, this woman, okay, or this man. It could be a woman or a man. just to see how far you go. Okay, you could also be a Taurus. Let's get Taurus, Scorpio, um, Libra, a Cancer, or dealing with these signs. Okay, then we got Three of Wands. Yeah, especially if it's a Taurus gay ass. Okay, Taurus and Aries. Okay, gay asses. All right, and ain't nothing wrong with them, but y'all the ones in the closet and be teasing other people for being brave enough than you. Aquarius, and they known to be gay. Okay, but they be outright with it. Some of these people be in the closet, but yeah, see, a man is going to his star, the one he chose, the one he prayed for. Okay, the one who's going to constantly be attached to him to the end of time, because I started to do the musical messages and then the internet cut off. Okay, and then Etta James could be one of your angels as well. And Page of Swords. So yeah, especially this Aquarius. This Aquarius probably can't even be a trusted. He don't have to be going to the Aquarius. He could be probably leaving the Aquarius, and but in his eyes, this new person, whoever the new person is, whether it's a man or a woman, she could be the star. Okay, I see a star wherever I go. I have a card like that in this deck, but I can't get to everything right now. Anything else? Woo, Three of Swords. Yeah, so somebody could be watching you, or spying on you and shit, because they heartbroken. Okay, they spying on you, crying and shit like that. Oh, you got the bubble guts, bubble guts, bubble guts. You got bubble guts. Okay, I forgot who singing bubble butt. About dances. Okay, yeah. So anything else? That's it. Yeah, King of Wands. So a King of Wands you be dealing with. Yeah, see, this is heavy ass fire sign. So he could be. Every time when I see this card, I look at like how he's holding his wand. Like he's holding his wand like it's something between his pants. Like it's literally his thing, his 12 between his pants. Yeah, Page of Cups. Like he actually kind of wants to surrender. Maybe he wants to learn something as well. Like Aquarius energy, they could be really smart as well if we're looking at the good parts of them. Devil energy, even gives me, someone is learning not to be so codependent, or, learning that codependency isn't always unhealthy, depending on how you look at it. All right. Queen of Pentacles, especially when it comes to some type of money situation, but he could be interested in the earth sign. He could be interested in the air sign, but heavy fire sign as well. Okay. As I said, heavy fire sign. We got Leo in reverse, that fell on the ground. And I was talking a lot about somebody being able to tame lions and stuff like that. So we got the Strength card and we got the Sun back to back. So yes, and then one is in reverse and one is upright. So maybe someone's gonna have two choices between two Leos as well. One is not good, one is bad. Okay, one is a cheater, one isn't. Okay, one is a faithful servant as well. Then we got Ten of Swords. Yeah, they would fucking stab you in the back. Or a King of Wands is coming through and saying, they feel hurt, they feel heartbroken. Somebody stabbed them in the back. It could have been a fucked up Aquarius, a Aries, a Earth sign as well. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. As I said, that somebody at work, they had a work affair as well. Or this is just your confirmation, divine masculine, especially if you're interested in a woman. Okay. Yeah, the Empress. Yeah, so he was like, yeah, say, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. I want my Empress, okay? I'm tired of dealing with the bitches, okay? That don't know that what they looking for isn't out there in the street. It's at home with them already. God has already blessed them. But some of them continue to look. And that's all right. Let their ass keep looking, okay? Because God is going to bless you. And then this card, it comes out when it wants to. It's bent up. My son bent it all up. But the collective has been threatened with the Four of Swords. So somebody probably even threatened to delete themselves if someone left out their life as well. I'm doing the tarot part of the message because that's the truth. And it could be past, present, or future energy. So take it in your back pocket for the future if, it's not making sense right now. But something in your intuition told you, like you should take note of that as well. But, like I'm even getting, it's like these death threats got to stop. A lot of this stuff got to stop, And then the sun's energy already came out earlier. It's like, yeah, see, someone's light is going to shine so bright over the darkness. It's like all this stuff never happened or something like that. Like it's like it's giving me like, how the clouds could cover up the sky and cover up the celestial bodies, cover up the sun, cover up the moon and stuff like that. But this light, is gonna do even like it's gonna be brighter than the sun. Okay, boom, boom, boom. even brighter than the moon, no, no. But they will still be present. That's Katy Perry, okay? Six of Pentacles. And help is on the way. Especially if it's someone's talking about an empress, or if somebody just saved you from dying or something like that. Somebody also could have just paid somebody to heal you as well. But it started off with divine masculine's energy, that card coming out, and then it's ending with another divine feminine's energy. So especially this heterosexual couple is significant as well. Or someone's gonna find out they've been a beard this whole time. Somebody was interested in same sex, or the opposite sex of who they were with. We got the man in the dress on here, especially this fire sign. I always get Aries, okay? When it comes to that, okay? Yeah, 5 of Wands, jealous ass, okay? Yeah, you jealous because you can't look as good as the Empress in her dress, huh? You still don't feel beautiful. You can buy your hair if it won't grow. You can fix your nose as a so. You can find all the makeup a man can make. But if you don't look inside you, find out who am I to be in a position to make you feel so damn unpretty. So know that, okay? That's TLC. I'm pretty. See, my left eye is here, okay? Queen of Swords, and as I'm saying, because left eye is a Gemini, and she also Queen of Swords energy. Like she came through singing, okay? So there could be a singer here. Especially something about the Aquarius though. It's like the Aquarius is like, it seems like somebody is running, whatever sign they are, and then this Aquarius gets on their knees and try to trip the person coming on the road, okay? And then Page of Wands, okay? Some you're probably gonna get a message soon, a very valuable message soon, and then 10 of Wands from your job. And I was talking about somebody probably gonna find out they got fired based on the people they're around. It could be a friend, okay? A friend that you knew for a long time. You're gonna be surprised that they did what they did to you, okay? Yeah, so my internet is probably back on. Let's see. Yeah, my internet came back on. But yeah, this is what they want you to do. They want you to make certain type of plans and precautions. But I'm gonna do it because not many people coming in here anyway. They don't give a fuck what I say, huh? You don't give a fuck anyway. But the people who do it, thank you. I really do appreciate you. All right. Yeah. So we got the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords. So a water sign could be forced to leave somewhere or needs to leave somewhere, okay? I read my Uncomfortable Around You poem or song earlier, it was talking about that. It was talking about even taking the trip. Like, you should have told me before I came all the way for you as well. So make sure, you make your plans according to who you about to go see. If you about to go see somebody out the blue, whether you're a man or woman, no. And then we got 4 of Wands. Special. Ooh. So somebody's about to find out they got fired. Somebody's about to find out they about to get a divorce and all that shit, okay? It could be this Cancer, okay? 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's about to find out they about to be broke because they relied on them, all right? Just whatever they were doing. Every time I look at this card, I think of someone like posing for a camera. These used to be models or something like that. Like, whatever they're doing is not bringing in the same amount of money anymore, whether they are actually been officially fired or not, okay? Anything else? I'm about to go though. Either way, I'm still. All right, I've been here for 2 hours, maybe even more, because the time messes up. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. So yeah, see, somebody was stingy. Wow. So somebody's going. Some of you guys, good people, are going from the 5 of Pentacles to the 4 of Pentacles with stability, even though like less Pentacles. That's crazy, right? But it's like stability, and then a night and day change. It could be like started from the bottom. Now we hear like overnight celebrity. Drake and Twista could be important as well. Then see, overnight. But some people gonna experience this bad shit, bad karma, all right? And my eye is here. Hey, my eye, mama, where you at? Okay, thank you for coming. 6 of Cups, yes, some of this stuff was unforgivable. Especially if they did something to a child, to you in a childhood as well, okay? Then we got Divine Feminine's energy. So the first card that came out was Arthur Edward Waite. Someone's name could be those that starts with the initials. And then we also got Pamela Coleman Smith, which is my Divine Feminine card. So this Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine card overall, but Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine don't have to be, gender specific, whatever energy you resonate with. But it's funny that Divine Feminine is in reverse, okay? And that's all they did to her when she was living here. They just fucked with her, looked at her as worthless and shit like that. So I'm gonna just leave it here. Someone's favorite color could be green as well. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in and trusting me to be a reader. Anything you want in this reading to come true, I hope it comes true for you and for you soon. I'll try to come back tomorrow and see if it'll be better. But make sure you check out this video for the replay of this video. A lot of stuff came out. And normally when stuff like this happens and you've been attracted to it, even if you didn't get to see the whole message, um, it's because like a message was in here for you and people may have been trying to hide it from you. So definitely, if you felt resonated with this message or you felt like you should learn more about this message, definitely come back and watch the replay whenever it's available. Okay, it's probably gonna take forever to be available now. I don't know. But thank you so much again for your time today. Please subscribe and like the video if you haven't already, and may God bless you just for that. Yeah, and I'm also on Facebook under the same name. I do have a subscription over there for $9.99, and you also get a free reading every month. And if you check my description box here or even there, you'll see that my readings are $10. Ultimately, the main readings are $10 that I do on live. So, basically, you're just paying for a reading to get access to exclusive content and all the other stuff that you normally that other people can't get access to, especially now because I feel the spiritual warfare over there. I really do. Okay, so yeah. Thank you, God's team, again for your messages today. I know I didn't do you all justice. I know I didn't, but I hope I did you justice with what I was able to provide. And yesterday I was talking about, like y'all waking up hot and what it's meaning, and then during that reading, I was feeling like somebody set a hot coal on me, and I'm feeling that feeling again. So that's why I don't even mind leaving anymore. Like, even though my internet's back, like, I don't even know how long it's going to be back, honestly. So I ain't going to even risk it. Like, I was already closing out. I'm going to close out. So thank you again for your time. I hope to see you soon. If not tomorrow, anytime soon. And we can continue to connect and stuff like that. Please subscribe. Please like the video if you haven't already, and check and make sure. I appreciate y'all. And ring that bell. Ring that bell. So when I post my videos as well. And if you're interested in free readings that I get about every now and then here, please ring that bell so you will know. All right. Bye.